city. I guess you could call it city because it's very widespread for a city. The town of Goldfield met with the abbot and happened to run across an old friend in Dorian, who returned your guys as your black orb of obsidian.
Oh shit! Hold on. They have Heroes Feast on here. Sorry, I got distracted by the update that the Trove put on itself.
Heroes. Whatever. Continue, Nate.
It's the cookbook, basically. It's the D&D cookbook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have a cookbook now.
They have an erotica. I don't want to hear it.
They have what?
The erotica or the food? Because the food could be considered erotica also. Like, there's a thing called food porn. Like, just food is so good looking that it should be put in porn.
Sister, there was a 3rd edition book called the.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I know about that one. I was like, did they update it to a 5th edition? Where is it?
They're never going to do that.
They're never doing that again.
Yeah.
Trust me.
That was done by Mongoose. Mongoose may do that, but Wizards are never going to sign off on that shit. But no. So you guys are reunited with Dorian, your old friend, in the end. Now, as we've said, there is now downtime. Now, during downtime, there's several things you guys can do. You guys can train, get a job, work on making something, or making things. You can even do side quests. So, that's where we're
I
at.
grabbed the wrong notebook for this.
So, the three of you, Stormer, Skyler, and True, you guys are reunited with Dorian, and you guys have had your guys' evening meal, and you guys are all probably going to be going to bed. So, I'm going to assume we're starting this. You guys are each in your individual rooms of those who aren't sharing.
I don't know. I assume the brothers would be sharing a room.
Probably.
Yeah. Now remember, you guys' food and room is paid for.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So you can all have your own rooms if you want.
I don't know. Don't really matter to Storm.
I've never been separated from my brother before. Can I wake up without a hammer on the face?
No, we're sharing
you guys' barmaid, Trixie goes, yeah, how would you guys like, how you guys boarding up for the night? Do you guys wish to have hot bath? Because we do have a bathhouse.
I would love a warm bath.
It sounds nice.
Could go for a bath.
Dorian is like covered head to toe in dust. It's like, yeah, that sounds real nice. So I'll just put you all down for bath then. For the bathhouse. Give him a heads up. Have you guys some we have individual and communal baths, just so you know. So if you see someone walk by your little stall butt naked, don't worry. It's normal around here. So she leads you guys to out the back of the place to this fairly large, like, brick building that's just out back. And you guys walk in, and it's very humid in this building. A lot of humidity. Girls is that side. Boys is this side. Leave you guys can take your clothes off and leave them in the basket. They'll be washed and ready for you when you come back out.
Ooh, very gracious.
All right. I'll have someone come by both the areas and drop towels off for you, and enjoy.
Will do.
As you see her walk out, she pulls out a thin line of wire and starts sending a message.
I am going to find a single bath.
Absolutely. Same here. I'm gonna find the warmest, nicest bath.
I just need to not shock everybody,
Oh,
because I always have little sparks coming up.
That's a good question. Like, is the water just gonna freeze to me?
it's just gonna be colder.
As the three of you, the three males walk in, you see that inside the guy who's currently like moving things around. He's picking up towels. The one to think of saying this man's on fire.
Huh.
Ooh.
He's on
As he turns to the three, because you're in the female. There's a female that's also a fire, also covered in fire on your side. The guy turns and goes, "Oh my gosh, you guys are filthy! Like, get out of that clothes and get in the bath now. I'll get you some nice soaps. What kind of smells do you prefer? I have hundreds of different soaps." As he comes from,
Unscented.
comes over and like starts to like right, like, you guys prefer individual or you guys want a group bath?
Individual.
Individual, all right.
Yes.
Yeah, individual.
The girl's like, "Oh, you poor thing, you must have been on the road for a while, huh? We'll get you taken care of." And she takes you over to an individual bath, brings this tray of like 50 different soaps,
Oh God.
and then another tray of like different bubble baths. Like, this place is nice.
Oh dear, that's great. Okay. Trick, pick.
I am immediately going to go for anything lavender or spring flavored.
Oh, they have that stuff. You
I
name
Are
it,
you
they got.
sampling the soaps by like nibbling on them?
You're
Flavor
nibbling?
it.
I mean, he's Dragonborn, so the fire classy dude.
I mean, lizards tend to sniff things out with their tongues.
You have nostrils.
I don't care.
They do.
We do.
So, oh, he goes,
Don't
"I'm
mix
sorry
this
about
up."
being so. I'm Chip. You guys just holler if you need anything. If you guys need your bath heated up more, I got you covered. You just tell me how hot you want it. I'll come by, go around the back, and stoke the flames, all right?"
Indeed.
Sure.
Alright.
I have to ask.
Join
Are
you.
you a Genasi?
Yes, I am.
I see. My brother and I are, vaguely descended from. We have some small portion of Genasi blood ourselves.
Well, that's nice. It's always good to meet family.
Yeah.
Everyone calls me Chip. My full name is Chip Conte, but it's pretty full name, so just call me Chip.
I bow. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, isn't he just precious?
He's something.
He laughs softly. Well, I'm going to go and get you more towels. He stops and goes back. Yeah, they're already here. Your message took long enough. Sorry, I just got a message from the boss stating that you guys would be here. Like, I can't, like, I'm blind or something? Like, I'm not doing my job? Seriously. She needs to find herself a good man. Just saying. Anyway, I'll be back with you guys some towels, and put your clothes in these baskets, and I'll get them cleaned up for you too. All right?
All right.
And just so you know, during this whole time he's been talking to you, he's been setting down these like racks, like they look like potions, but they're all soaps. He just didn't bring hair soap for you guys because you guys don't got no hair.
No.
He brought hair soap for Dory. So I assume you guys are just going to have your bath.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
What's your name, miss?
oh, well, she goes, you can call me April. She goes, my real name is really long and drawn out, and I really hate it. So just call me April. 'Cause I really hate my real name. So, my brother, he's got a really crazy name, but he just goes Chip, because the first half of his name, mine, I would be called Ivan. Ivan. No woman wants to be called Ivan. Seriously, what was my parents thinking?
It seems very unique.
It is. Just like a boy named, like, Candace, or Sydney, or Stacy. It's just not cool. Don't name a boy with this weird, girl with this weird name. The only way to shorten it is by giving her a boy name. It's not cool. It's not cool. Anyway, if you need the fire, if you need your water heated up, just give me a holler, and I will heat it up for you. Put your clothes in this basket. I'm going to go get you some towels. And your clothes will be clean when you get out of the bath, all right?
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem, little one.
What
She-
sense did Trick end up picking?
Chick's like, I think we should go for a mixture of this honeysuckle, because it smells absolutely divine, and because I'm having a hard pick. You picked the second. You picked the second scent. I got the first scent.
Maybe
Think the honeysuckle's good? Maybe vanilla?
Yes. Vanilla's great.
So,
Okay.
everybody, just so you know, the bath is absolutely, like, you guys don't have to roleplay the whole bath. I'm not going to do that. It's great. Like, you need it heated up. It gets heated up. Cool down. You just sit around a while and let it cool down. You notice that with something with the tub, like no matter how dirty the tub gets, it eventually filters out and is clean water again. Like within about a minute or two of it getting really dirty. Especially in the case of Dorian, he mentions it. He goes, guys, just wondering, does your guys' dirty tub like self-clean itself?
Looks like it.
Okay. Just wondering if I was just being really tired and not knowing where I was seeing. Okay, cool.
It's very delightful.
So, after a while, everyone gets their towels brought to them. And when you guys get out, you guys just shower in your little personal area where you can dry off. Your clothes is clean, fresh. Your backpacks seem to have been just touched on the outside, like wiped down, not like gone through or anything like that. Just like they were wiped down, you know.
Yep.
But all the clothes is clean, your boots are clean, your armor has been clean, but not like overly clean. Anyone that's got any metal armor or anything, I don't think anyone has any metal armor here. Wait,
I do.
no,
Stormer.
you do. You notice that your armor is clean, but not like overly clean, so the oil is still there. It's just like the grime has been taken away.
It's smoking and constantly. I don't expect anyone to stick around and clean it for me.
When you guys kind of step out, he goes, I noticed your armor is kind of smoking. Like I tried cleaning it, but it just kept getting like soot. So I kind of figured that's just the way the armor is.
Yeah, it's
Took me 5 minutes of scrubbing to figure that out, but hey.
Oh, I apologize. I didn't realize you were going to provide such services cleaning our armor.
Oh yeah. We do we are the best in the entire Goldfield region.
I can tell.
And we pride ourselves on it. Or at least the boss lady prides herself on it. We just kind of like get paid very well to do this. Like, me and my sister had this job in Waterdeep, and it paid barely enough for food. Here, man, we're living good. We are even saving up to buy ourselves our own little house out in one of the little farming communities inside Goldfield.
Well, that's very nice.
Yeah, it's good paying.
As they're having their conversation, I'm still bathing in the nice warm water and not shivering for once.
Yeah, it is. Like, he has to go back and do it every time. Your water is like not boiling or anything, but it has got lots of steam rising up. He's kept yours the hottest of everybody's.
I would imagine.
Just so you know, your wings are loving it.
My that. Oh god, do I have to worry about them being sentient?
No.
What?
They just feel. They feel. Since you've had them, that kind of ached at time, felt stiff. All that's melting away in the hot water.
Oh.
You hear from like outside the little curtain. Sounds like you're enjoying it in there. Do you need me to heat that water up some more for you?
Ah.
I take that as a yes.
Oh dear.
Goes off and heats the water up again.
The best part is I could just breathe on it a bit to cool it down if I need to.
He has not once got it to an uncomfortable level of heat for you. Because like you'll hear him like this is like tube that kind of comes up with an open like a funnel that opens up in there that you can holler into, and you can tell him like that's hot enough or stuff.
I have
Very
not
nice
to-
place.
I have not told him to stop yet.
So
Just keep it coming.
you guys have eventually you all have finished with your bath. Assume go to your room. Is there anything you'd like to accomplish before hitting the hay for the night?
No.
I'm gonna tell
Absolutely
Papa
not.
Loki about my day.
I'm gonna try to commute to Thor now that she mentions it.
Yeah, every night I just do my daily prayers and stuff, but nothing special.
Okay, true. Roll me a religion check.
Oh shit. Okay. Religion is right there. Ooh. I got a 14.
There's no verbal response back, but you feel his presence. And he acknowledges what you telling him about your day. You can feel it, like he's busy, like he can't respond, but he cares and he's listening. That's what you feel from that. So, Stormer, you roll me a religion.
I will do that, but I am just trying. Ooh, 15. I am just trying to say thank you for blessing Scrappy, and I wish I could have seen him.
So, as you do your prayer, and you're doing your thanks and for blessing Scrappy, wish that you could. You hear off in the distance a crack of thunder and a flash. You don't know if it's real in real life or in your mind. And then you hear, "We will meet in due time, my disciple." And you open your eyes because you heard that. You heard that.
I look over to Scrappy. Did you hear that?
Scrappy kind of turns and looks at you.
Did you hear that?
Scrappy nods.
Hell yeah.
As you see him nod, you see the rune of Mjolnir that's on Scrappy's body part glow for a second, and he's just like, yes, he that acknowledgement.
You got acknowledged.
I am going to go to bed happy.
So,
Last but not least,
It's probably least.
Skyler, if you would like to communicate with your goddess, you may roll a religion check.
I'm a priest. I do that every night.
Mm.
20.
Oh.
So, you do your normal prayers and do your normal prayers and everything. You do your preparations, you get down, lay down, crawl, and go to sleep. But as your eyes drift off and you feel sleep take you, you wake up. The wind is blowing through. Wind is strong. You are standing at a pinnacle of a mountain overlooking a great vast of land and forests. There's clouds kind of above you, with you, and slightly below you, kind of just going by you. You feel the cold, the cool air, the thinness of the air up here. This is very freeing to be so high up as you stand upon this pinnacle. Do you do anything? Do you look around?
I'm just enjoying the breeze.
Jordan? You hear a light rumble from behind you. It is freeing, isn't it?
Yes. And then I startle and turn around.
There, laying at this pinnacle, because this is pretty flat with a little bit of edging on back, is your god in full dragon form, just lazing about. It is very nice, isn't it? The freeing of the air, the coolness. Also, you can tell it's a smile. That bit all that teeth, you think it's a smile. It's also sometimes a little fun to look down on all the people and see what they're doing. As she stands up and huge wings. It is a she, right? Because I've always imagined it as a she.
Akadi is a she, and she's not a dragon god, but air is whatever. She takes any sort of winged form.
Yeah, she takes a dragon form here. Out of a very large. You want to say silver with its points, so its parts we see white in it, but she kind of walks over and she shrinks down to a Dragonborn like you, and stands at you at the precipice, as looking out upon the land. Distinctly female Dragonborn.
Ooh.
All this beauty, Skyler. Can you see it?
I do.
Even as she points off in the distance where you see the desert. Even the desert has beauty unlike any other. And all this is always under constant threat. If it wasn't kind of get this girl, it's kind of sound to her voice. Tiamat is some other threat. Always under threat. There's always hope. People like you, your brother, the young Warlock, even her, she has a plot to play in this grand scale. Some would call it a game. I would call it a play. It doesn't matter how well the play is, it's how well you play the play. There are tough times coming, Skyler. You and your brother and your friends better be prepared. Train, get strong.
Indeed, my lady.
Good. She pats you gently on the side of your head and face. She goes, there are so few who are as dedicated as you. Go and help the world. And you wake up. It's morning. You hear, well, no, you wake up to boink.
At this,
time.
at this,
Get
I'm
up.
not even. I'm
Yeah, he is
not.
overslept, like way longer than he's ever slept before.
Brother! I saw her! I saw her!
Who?
Akari, the lady I always tell you about. My goddess.
I got a message from Thor last night.
At this, I stop yammering. Oh.
Says we'll meet soon.
I was told of a great trek coming.
What else is new?
Yeah, that's kind of the growing theme. When isn't the land always in?
Yeah.
Faerun, it's always some new fucking god trying to take over, or the Underdark uprising, or some shit. Like, I think that was literally the start of the Lord's Alliance. Like, this shit keeps happening. Why don't we take steps to prevent that?
Yeah. So, I assume you all
Why
go
would we want to
down.
do that whenever we could just let things happen? Is basically the mindset of everyone else in the universe.
Kind of. So the three of yous go downstairs and see that Dorian's already down there, like, preparing for the day.
Hmm?
They have something called waffles. Never had waffles before. They're really good.
I think I've heard of those. They're like pancakes, but not as fluffy.
Yeah, I've had pancakes before, but I've never heard of waffles.
With new lands comes new foods.
I remember how this all started. A cup of coffee.
So you see the same barmaid from the night before kind of come over.
Trixie.
Different clothes. Her hair's done up a little different. Trixie, she's like, hey, guys, what can I get you for breakfast?
I'd like to try your waffles.
I
Ooh.
would also like to try one of those.
We have regular and blueberry.
Blueberry. Calm down,
Okay, so a blueberry.
brother. I will also try the blueberry.
Excellent. And you, young miss?
Blueberry, please.
Right, 3 blueberry waffles. Coming up, orders of blueberry waffles coming up. What would you like to drink?
Orange juice.
I'll take a milk.
Milk, orange juice? Young miss?
Milk.
Alright, 2 milks and an orange juice. I'll be right back with you guys' drinks. Give me a second. I'm currently making myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Nice.
I kind of wanted a snack, so give me a second.
Mm-hmm. Talking about food makes you want food.
So
I was remembering what you guys had for dinner the last time, so I was like, God, I'm hungry, so I'll make me a sandwich.
Yeah. I wish I had that dinner.
So I wasn't aware that it was gonna be a free-for-all night when it came to supper at my house, so I actually haven't eaten yet because it was like 5 minutes till we started when I learned, hey, nothing's gonna be made. I'll have to make something myself. So I'm just waiting till we're done.
Oh no. You
Yeah,
poor soul.
Miss True, have you heard anything from your father?
He was busy last night.
I think my goddess spoke to me last night.
That's great. Right?
Not as great as I was hoping. Something bad's gonna happen, and we have to be ready for it.
Well, that's what they usually talk about, though.
But brother?
What?
Most of the time, they have something very cryptic that they're trying to allude to. It's pretty fun.
It's not as fun when lives are at stake, young one.
But those are words. But lives are at stake every day based on the choices every person makes.
She has a point. Says Dar.
Small 11-year-old child makes much sense.
Hey, he's only 18, so
Yeah!
like it makes pretty good sense to him.
I can't even remember how old I am. I think I'm like 20-something.
Should not write it down in your character sheet.
You're 24.
You're over twice my age, and you do not realize these simple facts of life.
I am medium size.
Vern, shut up. Of course you're fucking medium sized. Dipshit.
It's the only thing I have written down. I was for sure I wrote
You
something.
idiot.
Like, aren't I younger than you or something?
No, we're fucking from the same clutch.
mean-
You would be older by
Okay,
either
okay.
an hour or a day, something around
Basically,
those lines.
I'm like maybe a
Daegral.
day older than you.
When it comes to like anything with eggs, you have to measure by who's the first to hatch.
Vern, we are the same age in years, which is what the character sheet cares about. You are 24. Just shut up.
About that time, your waffles come with your drink at the same time, and she sets down these little jars, buy-ins of 2 jars. One's honey, and the other one's maple syrup. It's maple. That's made from a tree. Tastes really good.
A tree.
I raise an eyebrow? Question mark?
Well, trees
You kind of like a brow ridge, because you guys kind of got like
Oh, yeah.
scales around
You have
the
a brow line.
eyebrow. Yeah, you have a brow line. You could definitely raise a brow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Then
made
take
from
a
the sap
sample
of a tree.
the syrup and share it with Trick and see what we think about it.
Ooh, that's got a decent flavor.
Yeah,
It's different. It's not
it
honey,
is.
but it's different.
It's not funny, but it could be good.
Yes.
I'll just stick with the honey.
I think I'll try some of this tree juice.
Never said it was tree juice.
Nope.
It was made from a tree. That's all we were told.
Yeah, and if it's a liquid, it's got to be a juice.
This is not true. Honey is not a juice.
No, not the honey, the maple syrup.
And
Okay,
honey
but
is
he
a-
said a
Honey
liquid
comes
was a
from
juice.
beans.
Honey is not does not come from a tree anyway.
Depends on where the hive is.
He said if it was a liquid, it was a juice. Honey is not a juice, and it is a liquid. My point
Correct.
rests. My point still stands.
If anything, it's got more of a consistency of a sauce.
Are we really getting into this fucking debate?
I am not. I'm just sitting here listening to this.
Let's keep going. This is fun.
So-
I like
Is
it.
the milk
Let's
in
discuss
cereal a sauce, a beverage, or a whatever the fuck?
It's a
Is it a
soup.
broth?
It's a freaking soup.
Okay, is pudding a liquid or a solid?
It's a liquid.
Pudding?
But I can stick a piece of paper will just not go through the pudding.
You want to throw a piece of paper on fucking honey? Tell
No,
me what'll
pudding,
happen.
pudding.
Okay. But my point...
These are real conversations that are happening at this table right now.
Yes, they
Right.
are.
Pudding is just an incredibly viscous liquid.
Very thick, yes.
No,
Now, this isn't even in
that's
character.
yeah, no, it is now. Like me and Stormer are just arguing about various food.
Like,
Pudding is a
Dorian's
liquid.
watching this, and he sees that someone's going to get hit in the head with a hammer very soon.
True and Trick are just watching this back and forth, and occasionally True is putting in her 2 cents.
If it is a liquid, then it could also be a juice. If fruits come from
Honey
trees,
is a
that's
liquid.
why it's
Honey
apple juice.
is not a juice.
Honey also doesn't come from tree.
That doesn't matter. You said liquid, not from a tree. Therefore, any liquid is water a juice?
Yes.
No. Hammer bonk.
Oh.
And there we have it. Folks. The hammer bomb.
Listen, I only have an intelligence of like not, I think, or was that charisma? One of the two is pretty bad.
I would have expected you to have your character sheet up.
Me too, honestly.
His intelligence is 12. He should be.
Oh, I should
You're
notice.
smarter than the average person.
My intelligence is a 12, but my wisdom is a 15.
Jesus Christ, guess what, guys? We found out. Skyler is a flat earther.
Oh my god!
Nah, that's a 10 at most.
Yeah, no, that's a 10.
Oh my goodness.
Also, Daegral, I think we just got your video demonetized, even though you don't make money.
Oh, these things aren't fucking monetized. I'm
You
not
don't make
making money off this shit. I don't even know how. I'm just throwing these on the fucking YouTube.
I go back and watch them so I know what happened the last session, you know, to refresh my mind. That's what I do. That's why I like them
Whenever
for.
I don't think I remember everything that is important, especially where we last left off, I go back to the ending of it and figure out where we are.
Yeah.
Huh,
Exactly.
charisma of 11. So yeah, I'm just normal or better.
18 charisma.
Charisma does not impact this.
No, it don't.
No. So, you guys had your little argument. Bonk, hammer gets bonked. The food
Hammer
is
gets
delicious. These waffles are really good. So, what are your plans for the day?
Professor, maybe I should go out and help some people while I'm here.
I'm going to look into some of these ingredients I need for some items. I'm going to start by asking or getting the barmaid's attention. Excuse me, miss.
Trix comes over. Trixie goes, "Yeah, what's up?"
Forgive me, I don't quite know what this is, but have you ever heard of snow tears?
Snow tears. They sound familiar.
Let me see. I am.
You should check. You should check with Oh my goodness, what is his name? Look, give me 1 second. There's a mage in town, an old man, who may know what you're looking for. You
That
said
would
snow
be-
tears?
Snow tears.
Okay. And she kind of like reaches into she's got this apron. She reaches into her apron, pulls out a length and starts whispering into it. Hey, Abe, do you know what snow tears are? And let's just give him a couple minutes. And yeah, he says he knows what they are. I can direct you to where Abe is.
That would be lovely.
Okay, so if you step out, as you guys can see on the map, Abe lives over in the next town over. If you go out to the road and head out northward, that's where he lives. He lives at the next little like farming village. This is a huge community. It's very large.
Yeah, it
There's
is.
multiple little towns all dotted out through here, but it's all Goldfield. They're all called Goldfield. So this little village is up there. He lives there. You'll see it. It's his version of a wizard's tower. It's like a 2-story house. It's like a regular sized house with a 2-story like tower built into the side of it. It's not very big. That's where he lives. It's unique. You'll be able to spot it easily.
I see. Oh, thank you.
No problem.
And I'm going to head off.
All right, Skyler, what you plan on doing?
I'm going to ask the nice barkeep lady. Do you know if there are any infirmaries nearby that are understaffed?
Any? Say that again.
Infirmaries. I don't know, like the old timey.
Kind of like clinic. If there's any help for healing the injured or sick, you can check the
Yes.
temple. You can see if the temple's needing any help. They'll send you out if they do.
I would very much be appreciated if you could point me in that direction, miss.
You said you guys visited the abbot, same place.
Thank you. I
No
will
problem.
also make my way over there.
She kind of like looks at Dorian and then looks at True. Would either you need help and directions? Because I know the area.
Okay. Do you guys have any ruins or any unusual or explored or not very much used temples or anything here?
Not to my knowledge. But you could talk to Old Man Abel too. He's the guy that gets brought anything unusual that's found or anything. He's
Okay.
kind of like the area wizard. So, no problem. What about you, young man? Jordan's like, do you happen to have there's like a armor smith here in town? Oh yeah, it's not too far away. He gives him directions to that. He goes, cool. That's where I'll be going. So everyone has broken off the directions. All right. So, do you run to catch up with Stormer then?
I thought it was Skyler.
So Skyler is heading to the temple. Stormer
Yeah,
is
go to the
heading to
temple.
Abel, the old wizard.
Okay, then yeah, I guess I am catching up with Stormer. Hello.
Hello.
I'm wondering how.
Hmm?
You're breaking up. Everyone is.
Oh, he died. Hello.
Hello? Did I die?
Hello?
Hey,
You
man.
You
died.
did die.
Okay. I assume. Like, so we have Stormer and you visiting Old Man Abel, and Skyler is going to the temple.
Heal.
So, uh, we'll start with Skyler. Skyler, because you're the closest to your situation. You guys are about you're about 40. You guys are about a 40-minute walk from the next little village. So you guys have a little walk to where you need to go. So the two of yuns are that. Okay, so Skylar, you go to the temple. You do see that the abbot is not there, but there is another older gentleman, probably in his 40s, human. Do you talk to him?
Excuse me, sir. Is there any chance I could speak to someone about something?
Well, um, I am a bishop, so you can talk to me. Are you needing help with something?
Is there any do you need any additional healers or anyone to take care of patients for a time?
Oh, you're seeking to loan your services. Oh, that's my kind of you. We could. We got. You're being the Dragonborn. You're perfect for. We got a orphanage to the south in one of the small villages. They got a real bad case of chickenpox. If you'd go down and help, because every other person I've sent every day is come back pox, and if you could, that'd be great.
I will do my best, sir. And then I start flying off.
All right, so there you go. Give me one moment. My nephew has seen I had peanut butter and jelly, and he wants a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
It's fine.
The joys of small children.
The pains of slightly larger children.
If he made it himself, it'd just essentially be a jelly sandwich with a little bit of peanut butter.
I love how we had a rant about food earlier.
Oh god, I could kill for a pizza.
Then do it.
I can't kill anyone here. They make money. And I'd be the prime suspect.
You know, there's a
Not
very
to make
good.
it look like the coyotes did it.
See, coyote. Also, there's a really good black market for human parts.
Yeah, but I don't know any of the places around here for that. And I still can't drive.
I just sell them a kidney.
Sure, you can get 15 to 20 grand depending on how good the kidney is. The problem is you have to worry about them also taking everything else while they're taking your kidney.
Yeah, but I kind of need
That's why
my
you have
kidney.
someone with you to make sure they don't do that.
Yeah, you always buddy up with someone. Like, you never go outside anymore without somebody else you trust. Preferably
Exactly.
two.
Unless you're armed and dangerous.
Yeah,
Exactly. You buddy up and be armed and dangerous.
See, now we're getting it. Oh
And
my god.
we're back. Sorry. The joys of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So, Stormer, after about 5 minutes or so, True catches up to you.
Oh, I.
Am I dead again?
No.
Nope, we hear you.
You're fine. We can hear you. Also, we got a patch notes for Roll20, including definitions for each of the symbols, and I'm so overjoyed.
Oh,
Oh, man.
nice.
Hey, my exes were dead.
Shield of Faith has its own thing.
So, Stormer, True has caught up with you as you guys are heading in the direction of the town.
So, I.
Hello.
I don't mean to sound rude, but I thought you were gonna go do your own thing.
Well, they said the person to talk to was the same person you're going to talk to, so I guess I'm coming with you.
I see. Oh. We'll get there eventually.
So, after about 25 minutes or so of walking, you see this little village right there.
Oh,
And that's a little ways. It takes a while to you guys walk. And I wish this map could scale better, but I've tried scaling it to where the only way would be, I don't know, I'd have to scale the map up like 10 or 12 times. It'd be
or
ridiculous.
you could scale our icons down,
I'm probably going to have to.
and then we can just zoom in.
I don't know if the tokens can go any smaller.
They can only go down to one square
There is no
size.
square here. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, see?
I just shrunk the shit out of True. DM has godly powers. He's like, get down there, human. Anyway, I'm going to.
We tiny.
I am still gargantuan. Those children won't know what healed them.
And then a tiny bolt of
I'll
light.
make you even smaller.
I am now one with the
Don't spit it. There you go. You're a little big.
I am now one with the children.
You always were a
That's
child.
me.
Vern.
What are you talking about?
So as you guys arrive at this little town, you see it. It kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. It's like this one-story stone structure with a wooden roof and with a wizard's tower of all of about 2 stories tall right next. It's kind of a sore thumb.
The one with the curved roof? Mhm.
Yeah. It's there's like currently like purple smoke slowly drifted out of the windows of the tower.
Ooh.
I'm going to knock on the door.
You knock on the door. One moment is the reply you hear from deeper in the little house. You hear footsteps, door opens up, and you guys, even you two, stared out. There stands a halfling wearing like a butler's uniform. How may I help you?
We're looking for Abe.
Do you have an appointment?
No.
Well, I will have to
Trixie
check his
sent us.
schedule. Oh, Trixie sent you.
Yeah.
Mischief Trixie is always being sending people. So, well, come in, sit down. Would you like some tea while you wait?
No.
I shall go.
thank you.
Okay.
No, thank you.
So you guys come in. You guys walk in, and there's something off. This looks to be a two-room house attached to this tower. You are in an entrance hall. Huge, 20-foot tall cathedral ceiling, stained glass windows. Marble floors. And there's like a little sitting area here just off to the side of the.
I am just going to admire things.
After about 20 minutes or so, he comes. You don't see the halfling, but you see an elderly wizard. Hair gray, no facial hair, pointed ears. This is a very old elf or half elf. Now that you get, as he walks closer, how may I help you, the half elf? I'm Abraham. Everyone calls me Abel. How may I help you?
Well, I was hoping you would be able to tell me a little bit about Snow Tears.
All right. Trixie sent you. How is she doing? She's still looking okay? Doing all right?
She seems well.
Oh, that's good. You two come with me. We'll go to my study. As you guys he came through this one door and he walks over to a patch of wall and reaches and a door appears and he opens the door and welcomes you in. Now you're in a study with thousands of books, multiple layers, like 3 stories tall. Got a spiral wrought iron staircase that goes up to each level. There's a big oak, cherry wood desk, with 2 really comfortable looking chairs and then a comfortable looking chair on his side. He take a seat, and he goes around to the other side and sits.
I will comply.
Yes, you were wondering about frost tears?
Snow
No
Tears.
tears.
Snow tears, that's right. He goes, I grabbed he goes, let me grab or go over here, and he gets up and goes over to a bookshelf and goes through and pulls a book. Very thick tome. Yeah. Snow tears. There are several ways to collect snow tears. They are purified water that is frozen on the snow lily in the mountains. There's a certain way you collect them, and you collect them with a special enhanced vial.
Would you happen to know where I can get these vials?
I probably have some that I could loan you to collect what you need. You just have to return them once you're done.
Of course.
I have tons from Venture.
Well, I only need 2. Although
me
4
see.
would be very much appreciated. Well, yes, 4 would be very much appreciated.
Let's see. Where did I put them? Kind of goes over to a bookcase, grabs a book, tilts it, and the bookcase pops out. He opens it. It's a. It looks like, but for a wizard instead. There's different staves, wands, scepters. There's a robe of stars that's just got stars all over. He's like, let's see, where did I put that case? Oh, there it is. He kind of like digs around in it and pulls the case out and, shuts the thing and sets back with the case. He goes, here. Opens it. There's 12 vials in it. All of them are empty. And he grabs there's a little like a leather thong up amongst the middle of them, pulls, and it extends up to another 2 levels, and an empty bottle. He goes, this is completely empty. So you can use it. All the vials are enchanted for collecting. You'll collect just about anything with the exception of like something godly level. You need something different. And I don't have any of that kind of equipment. But this will collect just about anything you want.
Yeah. Thank you, and I don't anticipate collecting anything of such a level.
Oh, it's always possible. It's easier for me to just loan you the whole case because like the vials out, you could lose them. I could lose them.
Of course.
Case, but
I will not complain.
so. But yeah, that's Frost Tears or Snow Tears is. You know what? I can help you. He flips out the page, the book, and he reaches into a drawer and pulls out a small, like, journal. And he grabs the, like, 5 or 6 pages that are together. And then he puts the journal, opens the journal up to the middle, and sets it around the page. And he draws a run on the journal, and all the words on the pages glow. And then you see, like, lines go to the book. All the words are still there. It stops glowing, and then he pulls the journal and hands you the journal. He goes, that tells you how to collect them, where to find them. You'll want to catch them, like, just as it's a whole ritual. You want to do it just as the sun is rising. So the first rays of the sun has hit it and blessed it by and it probably during a fresh snowfall or a recent snowfall. No more than about 48 hours out. It's pretty extensive stuff, but it's not as uncommon as as a lot of people think. It's just going up into the mountains and doing it.
Of course.
Is rough.
Well, I thank you immensely for giving me these. How many vials did I get again?
No, there are 36.
Holy fuck.
Because it opens up into 3 tiers, and there's 12 vials in each tier. And the bottom is open, and then it is an expanded space of where this case is like a foot wide, a foot long in length from side to side, about a foot tall, but it's only about 6 inches or 8 inches deep in width.
So these gotta be
like a little tackle box. It's like it's like a tackle box.
Gotcha.
When it opens up, the vials are bigger.
Yeah.
You open up and pull them out, it expands. It's a wizard space.
Gotcha.
You can fit 2 feet of stuff in the bottom. 2 feet of worth of stuff in the bottom of the. It's not. It's like a little bag of holdish, but it's not.
Yeah, I gotcha.
It's a trinket of holding.
Yeah. So, I hope that helps you out. You don't have to tell me what you're working on. As one tinkerer to another. As a person who enjoys making stuff, as you can see, I have a whole room full of stuff I make. Do you happen to be making a Frostbrand?
No. In fact, I'm trying to enhance my own abilities. Particularly strength, if I can help it.
Oh, you're making belts. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense.
I don't suppose that you know of any extravagant hunters where I can get either giant skin or white dragon breast scales. Frost dragon breast scales.
Huh. I know somebody, but it would take me a couple of weeks to get a hold of him. To get word to him and get word back. If you don't mind waiting that length, I'm pretty sure he still has some, if it works, white dragon scales.
Well,
I think that will work. If you're making what I think you're making, I think that would work. White dragon scales would work. Quite old white dragon scales, too. I want to say an adult or an old dragon, not an ancient dragon, but an older one, I think it was. Well, it's been like 80 years since we killed it, so.
oh, that would be.
I've used up mine, but I'm pretty sure he still has some.
That would be perfect.
And he's still alive. He's an ornery ass dwarf who's full of piss and vinegar. So I'll shoot a message to him, and I'll send a messenger because I can't send messages that far. I could send him, I guess.
Well, I would
He's
really
always
appreciate
cranky about that. But I'll get word to you when I can. Is that all can I help you guys with? Or does a young miss here need help too?
Okay. I was wondering about any ruins or anything that aren't really explored, or mention any deities that aren't really well known in these areas.
Oh, you're looking for lost and found stuff. Stuff that no one around here knows about, and they leave it with me. I got a crate somewhere in here. Is it?
Would you let me look through it?
By all means. There's some stuff I don't even know. Give me a second.
Exciting.
He pushes he looks around, grabs a stone. Gerald? Yes, sir. Where's that crate of lost and found stuff? I believe it's still in your laboratory, sir. Oh, could you bring it out? I got a young lady that wants to look through it and see if she knows any of the stuff she's looking for. I will be there momentarily. Now, the door opens. A door opens in a totally different spot than the previous door, and you just see this chest. That's all you see. You don't see the halfling behind or underneath the chest. And then you hear thud. It sits down in front of you and steps around the side is Gerald. Is there anything else I can do for you, sir? Nope, that's all, Gerald. Oh, and has
Thank you,
all the smoke
Gerald.
cleared out yet? You're welcome, young man. And no, sir, the smoke is still pouring out of the cauldron. I may have screwed that up. You may have, sir. Do you want me to send in the cleaners? Yeah, send in the cleaners, Joe. As you wish, sir. Sir, Mrs. And he goes back out the same door. So, true, you go over and open it, and it's full of vases and like some really baited and battered skulls. Roll me an investigation check.
Investigation. Alright. Come on, please, game. Damn it, game. How could you do this to me?
Yay!
Wow.
That's bad. That's bad. Ew.
Yeah, it was bad.
I'm gonna come over and what are you looking for?
Stuff about Papa's place.
Loki. Oh, let's see.
You may roll an investigation off.
17.
So, as you both kind of go through it, a lot of this stuff you guys don't understand. The reason why it's kind of different and why you didn't pick it up,
You're cutting out.
sorry.
It's
is
not
that
your
better?
fault, it's the internet. Hello?
I could hear him just fine.
Is that
He
better?
was cutting out and going real robotic-y for me.
It wasn't going robotic-y for me, but he was cutting out a tiny bit. I think now it'll be better.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. The reason why you didn't spot this figure, true, was because it was wrapped up in some paper. You just saw it was paper. You picked up the paper though, Stormer, and you kind of about an inch in length, about 2 inches, a little longer in length, is a little wolf figurine. But when you saw it, when you opened it, you noticed something. On the bottom of it is runes that you've never seen before. As you stare at the little runes that are under its underwear, the words come to you. Finrith.
I am relaying all of this information to her.
Oh. That's gonna be Big Brother Finn.
Stormer, you know quite a lot about the wolf, Finrith. So do you, True.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a little figurine. There's no magic to it. It's just a figurine, made out of ebony, maybe, or onyx. Really dark.
Ebony is black, onyx is white.
Onyx
no,
is
other way
not
around.
white.
Other way around.
No.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of ivory. Continue. I'm an idiot.
You're thinking of ivory.
You know it's a black stone. It's a black like stone, and it's carved. It's very well done. This is this figurine. Just from your knowledge of craftsmanship, Stormer is easily worth just in craftsmanship, probably 500 gold. As small as it is a work of art.
This piece is beautiful. It's truly deserving of Fenris. Fenris truly deserves. Yeah.
You notice the old man Abel looked to have been talking to Gerald, who had came, and he goes, "Oh, that piece. That was brought from one of the outliers that was found in a goblin encampment."
Goblin encampment.
Yeah. I think somewhere. Jill, do you remember where that goblin encampment was located? Yes, sir. That goblin encampment was about half a day's journey to the north of the walls. Yeah, so if you guys want to go up there and check, see if there's more of it, you could. I'd probably say by now goblins may have started to get back in there, but it doesn't look strong enough to handle goblins.
A few goblins we can handle.
Yeah, like they'd have to be.
Could I take it?
It has been lost and now it has been found. It is yours to keep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And if I find anything else that looks similar to this, I'll set it aside for you the next time you come through.
I
Much
would very much appreciate that.
I have been told that my lab is now clean again, so I got experiments to do, and you have places to search. I wish you good luck, and
Thank you.
may magic continue to flow through you and lead you. And with that, he goes through a different door that everyone else. There's just doors that pops up in this place, and he's off. So it's like, allow me to lead you out.
And I will follow.
It's good to have you. It's Abe always Master Abe always needs people to visit every once in a while. Mistress Trixie doesn't show up as often as she used to. She's busy a lot more since she opened her inn.
Well, I hope you guys both have a very good day.
Thank you, young man. You too, sir. And you guys step out, shut the door, you turn around and look again at this 2-room rock house that was definitely not a 2-room rock house. You know, this tower only looks to be about 15 or 20 feet around. So definitely this is not fitting wizards, man.
Wizards.
So what time of day is it for us?
Oh, you guys have been there. It's not even lunch yet. It's about 11 o'clock. You guys are about 30 minutes to an hour to lunch. Like, it's not even midday. You guys just shy of midday.
Oh.
Should we start heading back for lunch with Skyler?
I was thinking we start heading out and just see what that goblin encampment was about. Got some time.
Good.
I don't know that we necessarily need Skyler for this, and he wanted to go out helping others.
Where? Okay, so Northern Wall, but where at in this area would that be?
That
So
is the most northern portion.
Ah,
And it's a half a day's journey north of that.
so about out here? Or inside?
No, you wouldn't be inside. You'll be outside the wall.
Gotcha.
So we'll cut back to Skyler. Skyler, you fly to over here. It's not very far. It takes you like 20 minutes max to get. And when you get there, it's odd. There's like several houses here, and there's farms around it, but it's quiet. unusually quiet.
I was just told there would be children here. I say talking to myself. Sorry, phone died for a second.
That's okay.
But I will knock on the door.
There's no answer to the orphanage because it's the large, like, 2-story big rock house. And there's like several other little houses here from the farmers, you can tell, in barns. You see animals, but you don't hear nobody. You knock on the door, nothing.
Hello, is anybody in there? I come from the abbot.
No.
Well, I'm going to come in, and then I'm gonna open the door.
You open the door so far, and it hits something.
I will punch the door open.
Okay, well, no, it opens about 1.5 feet. It doesn't open all the way up. It bumps into something, like there's something blocking it.
I think you misheard me then.
You blasted. Boom! You punched the door off the hinges. Roll me an attack.
Okay.
Let's see if you hit this.
But there's several people nearby. I think you misheard me. I cast Fireball. 21.
Oh no!
You blast this door. The door breaks, flies off, crashes into the room, and laying where the door was hitting is a body. Laying face down. Looks to be female, adult. Its hair's kind of spread out around its head.
I will
What have you done?
I will immediately drop a Cure Wounds on it.
Nothing. As you touch it, it's really stiff.
Like stiff as in cold, or
Stiff as in cold.
oh god! I'm going to now sprint through the rest of the house, seeing if I can find any trace of life.
You find 2 more adults, but all the children are gone. You find a male adult that seemed to have tried to fight, but it's the only one that you found with blood laying around. It looks like it had its face clawed off. But all the children are gone. There's one other female found, and it looks like she was trying to protect the children. But she's laying face up, young, probably 17 or 18, dagger in hand. But there's roll me a perception with advantage.
God,
What have you found?
20.
Oh,
As you notice her, there's one thing. She's very pale. There's one thing you notice, other than she's dead. 2 holes in her neck.
mm.
You now see the signs of a vampire attack.
This is I would like to roll investigation to see if I could find any trace of where they might have escaped, like what direction they might have gone.
Roll me an investigation check.
This obviously isn't a task for me, but if I could give any help for like a pursuit.
Oh no!
There's footsteps going in all kinds of different directions. This is not something you're like. This is not your normal forte.
Oh,
I
no.
am I am just going to bolt back to. I don't know the people in charge here. Which is closer, the guards or the abbot at this point?
Well, you know the abbot's not to keep. You flew this direction and you saw that none of the fields were being worked in this area currently, which is kind of weird because the area is closer to town. There's people walking. There's no like guards walking the inner side of it. Most of the guards are along the walls. But you don't see no guards on this wall either, like in this section where you're currently at.
I'm going to. Okay. If I realize all of this now, I'm going to fly to where I overheard my brother was going. I'm going to the wizard.
So you start to fly. And as you're just about to fly over town, you do spot Dorian.
I'm gonna drop down. Dorian!
Jesus! Wow, what the hell, man?
Vampires! Vampires killed children!
Oh, you. Wait. Stop.
I'm going to pick him up and start flying him.
Oh, God!
And and as I'm carrying him, I'm just gonna explain to him. Oh, I went to go help some sick children, and when I was there, the dead bodies, lots of holes in the neck, pale vampires.
Vampires? Shit!
Is there anyone in the fields or on the wall?
You're currently going straight for your brother.
Yes, I am.
You arrive at the Wizard Tower about 20 minutes after Stormer and True have left. They've left and started to head north. You don't know this yet.
So we would be about here-ish?
Or somewhere.
I'm going to knock on the door.
Give me a second, I gotta get Dorian.
Dorian, oh dear. He's larger than life. Oh.
No, this is the actual scale. Dorian's ability versus mine. And yours, and Stormer's.
Right, so you knock on the door. One moment, please. Door opens up, and you look down. There stands a halfling. Yes, how may I help you?
Sir, I need to know where my brother, a big bronze dragonborn, went. And also, there's been an attack at the orphanage south of here. Vampires.
What? Vampire? Your brother and his young compatriot, I believe, are going to head to a goblin encampment to the north. So you may want to follow the roads northward. You said the
orphanage
to the south, right? The orphanage
yes.
to the south.
Lots of dead bodies. Holes poking out of their cheek. They're all pale.
You see this goblin look fierce. That goblin halfling. He goes, one moment before you. He goes over to goes, sir, the orphanage to the south has been attacked. You hear through the other side a couple of small explosions and some smoke starts rising up out of the tower. Never mind, I shall handle. As you see him like reach over and he takes off his jacket, and you see underneath his like suit jacket is like armor, like studded leather armor. And you notice something. He's not wearing sleeves. This halfling is jacked. He reaches over and grabs an axe, and he goes, I shall go south and check the village and do an investigation. You go find your brother.
Thank you, and I'm just going to grab Dorian. Are you going with me or him? Hello?
Hello?
You.
I pick him up and start flying fast as I can, following the road north.
So,
Keep it.
After about 10 minutes, you guys have made it to this little intersection here where there's another little village.
Mm-hmm.
When you hear screaming, very familiar screaming
Oh god.
of
I turn around. Stop screaming!
So is this actually me?
you see your brother flying, and he's yelling, "Brother!" every so often. The screaming is coming from poor Dorian, who's screaming for his life as he's being carried. Because you know your brother, he's not the world's greatest flyer,
No.
and he's looks like he's panicked. So Dorian is screaming like a little girl because he's scared he's gonna get dropped.
Oh,
That's fair.
It is very fair.
As I start descending and getting ready to land. Brother! Vampires!
Excuse me?
Oh?
I would like to skid to a stop.
You
Just to get in front of him.
drop Dorian. Dorian lands on the ground. You land normally. He just crashed and burned.
I did not try. Okay.
No, when you landed, he tripped and just face planted.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Dorian, but brother, the orphanage. I went to the abbot to see what I could do, and I went to heal some orphans with chicken pox, and I went there, and there were dead bodies full of holes, and all of the blood was sucked dry from them, and they're pale.
I'd rather deal with these goblins, I'm gonna be honest, but...
Well, the bodies, were there children bodies or no children bodies?
None. The children were gone. We gotta find them.
Well, I'm a child.
Yes.
I immediately pick up True. He just hug her to death.
Are you in protective mama mode?
Yes.
Are
apparently.
you suggesting we use you as bait?
I mean, wouldn't it work best? Well, how else
punched
are
my
we going to
brother.
draw them out?
I
This is
punched my
fair.
brother.
Just kind of donks off my armor. I give you a glare.
The child will not be used as bait.
She literally
without
suggested
stuttering.
it.
Dorian kind of stands up, dusts himself off, trying to calm his breathing from the flight. Okay. He landed by me, screamed vampire. I'm like, vampires? Shit scary, vampires. It's like fucking werewolves. Oh shit, And then he grabs me and flies to the crazy house back that way. He points in the direction you guys came. Sets me down there. Knocks on the door. Then this scary ass halfling answers the door. Tells us to find you guys. And then leaves to go to the orphanage. That's what I know so far.
Did you guys at least tell any of the guards on your way here?
That's the thing, brother. There were no guards. There's no farmers. Nothing.
We flew
Only
over
in
the
the
town. We flew
area
over
of
the town.
the town or anywhere?
No, there's people in the town. The town guard. He just grabbed me and flew to you. I think he's panicked.
Okay.
Is there any town guard nearby?
Oh, you guys are in a town. Currently, there's some people staring. There's some farmers and some children. Well, not necessarily. The farmers are out in the field currently, but they're all starting to head up for lunch. And you've got a crowd. There's like some town guards like staring at you guys like weirdly.
I'm gonna start making my way towards the town guards and just wave them towards me slightly.
Excuse
They-
me, sirs.
Possible ma'ams if there's any female town guardsmen.
The three that you're talking to, that you're waving over, are not. They're all male. There are
Okay. Sir,
2 humans and a dwarf.
My friend here was just down at the orphanage town, and there was an attack apparently, and there were no guards or anybody around for him to inform. Apparently, it was vampires.
Oh, okay. They're a little taken back. Okay, so
That's why he's so upset right now, is because he's a little panicked because he couldn't find anyone sooner.
okay, well then, you're gonna stay here for right now, and I will see about if we can get a message about what's going on. Okay.
Also, the adults supervising the orphanage were dead, but all the children were missing.
You see that like the people and the civilians are like looking panicked, and the town guard's like, maybe you shouldn't like say that too loud. Okay, keep that down. Yeah, well, you know what?
I just thought it would be important for them to know that the
Hey.
children were missing.
Skyler, did you say that out loud?
No.
You sure?
I can kick vampire ass. I'm just panicking that the children are missing.
Wait. Okay, vampire spawn, yes. A
Vampire
vampire is a CR
13.
13.
I could deck it into schnoz and break all of its teeth. It's fine.
Look, you're not Mard. You can't unreasonably defeat a vampire single-handedly.
Correct.
I still
What if I
hate it.
charm them?
I'm pretty sure they remain the
that's-
charming
that's-
abilities.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
don't worry.
I meant using my charisma. What if I just talk them down?
Sister, that's what Mard did.
That's exactly what Mard did.
Except he didn't use his words. He used his tongue.
I use my lips, but yeah.
Mm,
So,
just use the big childlike innocent eyes.
so
I'm
if you
pretty
guys,
sure that's. I can't do this anymore.
so you guys. Okay, so
Hello?
sorry, my youngest niece has decided to start screaming. So I was trying to
That's
chill
fine.
her. No, she's just screaming because she's happy, not screaming because she's in pain or scared or something like that. She has
Just
happy
squeals of
screams.
excitement.
Are you sure you're not being invaded by vampires?
These kids would destroy vampires. I would feel sorry for the vampires. So, God love them, but I'd feel sorry for the vampires. Vampires would need like therapy afterwards. So, anyway, after they hold you guys up for about 15 minutes. They said they're finding tracks and that they have experienced people going after the vampire. So Sir Gerald has said that you can continue on with what you're doing normally. That he and the other town officials have it handled.
At this point, I'm just sweating bullets, and oh, I don't know if I can sweat or not, but I'm just looking super anxious and very not right now.
Hey, you wanna go take us out on some goblins?
I don't want to kill anything right now.
You don't have to kill them. You just have to, I don't know what it is that'll help you right now, but something.
It may relieve some of your worries, killing some poor goblins, or scaring them one.
If there are
Fran?
vampires
Or
or something in town stealing children, that might be a little bit more of a concern.
True.
I just had a thought. Out of character, I'm just wondering, am I gonna get kidnapped in this town at some point? That's
It's
gonna
more
be
days
fun.
of downtime. Ta-da!
Exactly.
What are you guys planning here?
Whatever we do, I'm voting that we go help out the guards find these vampires.
I vote use True as bait.
I mean, we can. I'm down.
You might be down, but you're a child, and I protect the children.
How else
So-
are we going to fucking lure him out?
But by not sacrificing children?
We're not
I mean,
sacrificing
children
no
will
one.
be sacrificed no matter what because, you know, the missing kids, we don't know what they're doing to them. Hello?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hey, Lexi.
Lexi, you're here! I'm panicking my ass off because I found dead bodies and kids are missing.
Just a quick note that we are
You
recording.
Okay.
You sound really tired.
And
I
then
am.
Falk fell out of the sky.
He's twitching on the log pile.
Falk is twitching on a log pile right now. Did he
Yeah.
break
He
his
just
back?
appeared.
No, ordinarily
your
you're
fault.
T-posing on the log pile, but you're like, your existence is here, so he's reacting to you.
Oh, okay. I like that he's on a log pile, not just in the street somewhere, just on a log pile.
See, that's what so in my
Wait, why a log
original...
pile specifically?
Just because that's the term my first DM used when I think it was 2 people were out. So it was like, oh, we got 2 people there, just throw them on the log pile. And now
Oh.
whenever someone's AFK, or not AFK, like not able to make it, we just throw them on the
Fire pyre.
we just throw them on the log pile, the T-posing log pile.
It's
I like that.
It's better than what they recommend in 2nd edition, where they just straight up
We
say,
are aware,
hey,
Vern. This is like the 3rd time you brought it up.
Yeah.
I can't stop bringing up old editions.
I know, specifically the
My
same thing
shoulder is
too.
throbbing.
Well, you were in an
Yeah.
accident. I imagine
Yeah.
it's got something to do with that.
Maybe.
I mean, did you
So-
do anything? I don't know.
So, brief rundown. We are in a town. We were separated, but then I found, like, dead bodies and shit, and I literally flew to the rest of the group. And now we're deciding on whether or not to kill goblins for whatever reason, or use the child as bait.
My phone cut out at the perfect time, and it sounded like you were talking about like killing God, not killing goblins. I was like, this escalated very
I
quickly.
can't kill God. God is what gives me my power.
I mean,
We're either gonna go
We just gotta
murder some
try our
goblins,
Or God.
or I'm gonna become the bait to lure out the vampires. One of the two.
That or it
There's
turns into
also
Dark
third
Souls.
option.
Turns into
Third
Dark
option
Souls,
is
and we
killing
slay some
God.
gods.
Possible.
Ooh, we finally got things for the paper. Oh shit. I have so many notifications on my email. Okay.
So I
Uh,
still say that the vampire issue here is a little more important.
Yes.
Whoa, I can feel my.
That's
tension in
that's
my neck.
immediate. The goblins can happen at another time.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go put weed cream on my neck. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Have fun.
Good luck.
Good luck.
She ain't leaving. She just muting herself.
So you guys are going to start heading towards the south.
40 out of 50 on a quiz.
Yeah.
And 90 out of on the paper. Fuck you, Deborah.
So you guys can just move your figure.
Ah, shit, that
Yeah.
was live.
I don't know if I move Dorian or Skyler.
You moved Skyler.
Oh, okay.
I know. I know. The giant dragon looks the same as a human.
Okay. I got grades. Alright, so I'm becoming bait.
No. Possibly.
Yes.
Alright, so
Alright, that's about
where are we
right side
going?
code. All the way down there.
Let me zoom out on the map. Where? Oh. Okay.
About 7.5 miles.
We.
The sad part is I can't fly all of you, and I can't carry my
I
brother.
can fly.
Okay.
I can't carry both my brother and Dorian.
Dorian would very much like to keep his feet on the ground.
Yeah, after that experience, Dorian just wants to walk. I mean, no matter what, it's gonna be the exact same distance.
Yeah, but I can fly like double the speed.
So, when you guys get up close to the wall, right, there are a ton of guards like moving around and stuff.
I'm just skipping along with Trick.
Children were kidnapped. People were murdered. What a lovely day outside with my pet cat.
Well,
Yup.
yeah.
I'm
So-
only 11. Calm down.
So you get there, there's tons of town guards, people who wear the standard town issued garb, but there's also probably 30 or so people in just mismatched armors and things like that. You see an elf, a female elf, wearing like hide or with a bear next to her. She's dark skinned, not drow dark skinned, just dark skinned elf, and she's with like 4 other people. There's a halfling, a human, a male human, a female halfling, a male human, a dragonborn, looks like a male dragonborn, blue scaled, and then there's a human. You think it is another human, short, probably maybe like 5 foot tall. He looks humanoid. And they like she's like, all right, guys, we're going to search this area of the woods outside, okay? Gotcha, boss, says the human guy. And they like there's a gate, there's like a small gate opening that they go through and go out into the wilderness. And there's other like teams of adventurers getting together and getting ready to head out and search the wilderness. So you guys continue to head towards the town, I assume?
Yep.
Might as well.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So you guys arrive. There's monks. There's like priests and monks walking around, like looking stuff over. You see this town guardsman. You see Gerald is talking. Tall, elegant woman, long flowing blonde hair, just glowing. She's almost glowing. And he's talking to her, and he's very grim faced. She's grim faced. Do you guys walk up to the two of them?
Yep.
So you walk up to the two of them. And Job says, well, you didn't have to come and help, but we appreciate all the help.
I was tasked to help to heal the children, and I find them gone. Of course, I'm gonna help.
Understandable. Allow me to introduce. This is Catherine Wintergloom.
Skyler, Wintergloom, and my brother Stormer. It's a pleasure to meet you. Wish it was in better circumstances.
It's very nice to meet you, also. It's
Hello,
very
I'm
grim.
True, and this is Trick.
It's nice to meet you, young True. And you, little Trick. It is good to meet you, even in this sad time. But there has been some hope. We did find several of the children hid. They seem to have gotten away from their attack and hid in some of the houses here. So we have felt
Good.
5 of the children. We're still missing 8. Mostly the youngest.
We will find them and bring them back.
Yeah.
Joe's like, that's the spirit. You see Catherine. Her eyes kind of glow. She goes, and we shall punish those that have done this. That we will, Catherine.
So,
You can tell that she's angry. But there's something otherworldly of her, just so you guys know. She gives off that feeling
Of what?
She's otherworld. She feels otherworldly. Like she's Asimar, just so you guys know. She's got a little bit more. She radiates. She's very furious right now, so she's radiating really hardcore.
Fun.
Oh, she's just upset that their children's been.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see her, like, because you guys are currently standing around the well. There's a town guardman comes up like, well, if you guys want to help, I'll get a map and I can give you guys a quadrant to search out in the wilderness if you'd like.
We'd be honored.
I wanted to ask, where did you find the 5 children you did? I would have suspected they'd all be together.
2 were together and 3 were in a different house. As he leads you over to a house. Everyone roll me a perception check as you guys walk away from Catherine, who's talking with another gal.
Perception.
Does it help that I have hold on. Yeah, I got a 14. But,
Okay.
With my observant feat, I have from my background, I get a +5 to my passive perception, which is normally 12, so it's 15.
Passive perception is not the same as what you roll. Passive perception is
I know.
what's underneath.
I was just let's say
You notice it. The only person that doesn't is Skyler. So the DC save was 12. He missed. So as you guys walk away, you notice that she's picking up rocks off the edge of the well, and she's just crushing them into dust with one hand. And she seems to be very, very perturbed. So
she's strong.
As you move to the first house, he goes, the children aren't here now, but they were found hidden under this bed in a crawl space. And they moved the bed over, and there's this little like indentation into the floor, where they hid. You do notice that there are 2 covered bodies in here. A older woman and an older man. The older woman seemed to have been viciously tore apart. There's pieces of her in several spots. And the man seemed to have died from a strike through the chest. Through the chest, because there's a hole in his chest. But they seemed to put up a fight and refused to tell them where the children are, probably. He goes, this was where young Andrew and his little sister, Katie, was found. He got them into the hole and rubbed themselves with mud off their feet, trying to help them.
That was very intelligent, but there has to be tracks. We have to find them.
Then he leads you to the farthest house. And he goes, they hid here. And there's a chest. The 3 here were Alexander, Stefan, and Randall. That was the 3 that hid here in this chest. And you see the chest looks like he's drug out so far and just left. The one person that's in the house seemed to die quickly. Looks like a slash to the throat, but it doesn't look like a sword slash. What they said, they're pretty much in shock. What the kids essentially said was they hid in the trunk, and Arthur points at the young man probably about 21, 22, in his 20s, laying dead, locked them in it, and then swallowed the key before the vampire attack. There's only one attacker. So as far as we can tell, there's only been one attacker. A woman.
Have the children determined if they were male or female?
Woman.
Female. Ooh.
Red hair, tall. I think they said they had long ears, so they may have been an elf vampire, which would be a little weird. But vampirism doesn't, isn't picky. So anyway. And we think that the vampire was just going to drag the chest with the children. But probably at this point, I would assume maybe he's just having too much difficulty with the children and just left it. That's what we're assuming. We do know they went through the guard post right out here. As he leads out, he points to right there. There's like a small gate that kind of goes up and into the wall. This wall is like 20 feet wide. We found 11 town guards and 4 Ventras dead. Inside the wall. He seems to lead them up and out down a rope on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
We assume the rope was for the children because vampires don't need no fucking rope. Sorry about my language. I apologize. Just upset
You're okay.
about it. So that's what we got so far. We do know they took them up to the top of the wall and down the other side. I've gotten all the trackers in this whole entire area going out to search. I could give you guys a quadrant if you'd like to look.
Of course.
Let's see. He pulls out a map, and you see that that almost everything to the south of the city has gotten teams sent out. About that time, you see that like this like blue line appears, and like another squadron with a team number is attached. It seems that Storm Shield's also sending people out. As you see, like spots are appearing on boats. It looks like they're going to search everything around the area, even to the north. Do you want me to assign you guys a northern spot so you can also check that goblin encampment while you're at it?
Don't really matter.
Doesn't matter.
Because this vampire could have took them any direction. That's why we're searching every which way.
Send us where we'd be sent.
I'm going to give you. He goes, if you guys scroll out. I'm going to give you kind of like the northwest direction. So it's going to be in the same area as the encampment, but not exactly where the encampment is.
Same general direction, though.
Yeah, general direction. It'll be like you guys would have to probably, once you check your area, you can see. He goes, there's 4 of yous. Would you like me to assign one of our straggler adventurous missions, or are you guys good?
I think we are fine.
I like that. You see him pull out another map and hands it to you, and it's essentially the same map he has. So,
I will take it.
Yuns head off. He goes, oh. He goes, 1 second. He goes, I don't have it. Catherine, do you have any more bracelets? I do. And she pulls out a bracelet. She hands to, what quadrant did you guys get handed? And you guys would be in quadrant. I'm looking at my map. I have a different map set up.
Mm-hmm.
E, quadrant E, which is in E, northeast, but eastern quadrant. She goes, okay. He goes, I can get you to the wall quicker, if you so desire.
That
So you don't have to walk the distance.
Sure.
She also reaches and pulls a bracelet and hands it to you. She goes, the star bead is me. The axe bead, the star charm is me. The axe is Storm Shield, and what looks like a shield. No, that's the shield. That's Storm Shield, and the axe is Gerald. You touch any one of those, you can communicate directly with us for a certain period of time. Okay, you're to use this if you find them. Okay.
Understood.
Got it.
Okay. And she gives it to you. Okay. She goes, come over here. And you see that there is legitimately drawn on the ground a sigil. She goes, step into the sigil.
Yep.
Snap.
Mm-hmm.
Snap on
And
the sigil.
Trick is currently in my bag.
she holds her hand down towards it and pop, pop. You guys, it's suddenly you sink down and then appear in a room. There's a guy standing there. Oh, I can't get used to this shit. People just popping in. Welcome to the northeastern wall. I assume you guys are heading out. Hurry. Hurry, you might want to step out off the sigil quickly because you could get people dropping in on you. Like the moment the last one of you steps off, another group of adventurers appears in your guys' spot. Flop. This bunch looks scary though. It's being led by a Tiefling, broad-shouldered male Tiefling, with
Ooh.
a black Dragonborn wearing essentially just a loincloth with probably one of the biggest axes you've ever seen. And it looks horrifically just mean, the axe does. There is also a female drow wearing goggles and like a split mail armor. And a pair of goblins.
Fuck? I don't understand this team composition, but okay.
Prue is
Oh.
just slightly admiring the tall tiefling that has appeared before her.
I'm averting my eyes
The-
from the very, very undressed.
The guy, the city guard is watching, snaps in. He goes, Captain Marcos, I'm sorry, I didn't know they were sending you. Yes, they were sending me. We are going to search the caves in the northern district. Perfect team to search the caves. I said so as much. He kind of like looks at you, raises an eyebrow at Tiefling, half-elf, Dragonborn. Looks at his team, just kind of shrugs. Let's go, boys. And the big Dragonborn and the two goblins kind of stop. You hear a sigh from the female drow. It just kind of follows along. Men always wanting to go kill shit. She says as she walks out the door behind.
True kind of snickers with Trick over that.
I'm getting SPD vibes with Alpha Team.
With Alpha Team. I like how he just really calls them Alpha Team.
No. So, for those not in the know, like, Alpha Team was, like, the first set of Rangers in SPD. They went missing, and then it's later found out that while they were the best, they also kind of became, like, fucking, what is it called? Mercenaries, and kind of became evil.
I think you're profiling there. That it may look evil, but they may not be evil.
Dude,
they may or may not sacrifice children bi-weekly. I'm joking.
Oh.
Dude, anyone who wears a loincloth and
Buy
nothing
weekend
else by
children
choice.
pot roast.
You just scared the shit out of me, Lexi.
If you guys happen to find the vampire, Lexi is going to be the vampire, guys. I'm just telling you.
Oh dear.
The vampire's just me, self-insert. And I immediately let you guys win because I don't like being yelled at.
So, any reason why you would kidnap children, Lexi?
They're not as intimidating, but like if an adult yells at me or someone my own age yells at me, I'm gonna cry.
Oh.
But if a child yells at me, I'm like, haha. Little bitch. Well, no, not really, but...
Oh my god!
And then she has a bi-weekly kid pot roast.
Sometimes I really want to just call a child a little bitch, but
That's
I think
not,
I would
that's not
get in
socially
trouble.
acceptable. It's
Yeah,
not
no,
illegal,
unfortunately
but
not.
it is frowned upon.
Yeah, like I don't think the mom at Walmart would really appreciate me calling her child a little bitch in the candle aisle.
Maybe she shouldn't have been a Karen.
Wait. Candle aisle? What the fuck kind of super special Walmart do you have?
Did your Walmart not have like a certain aisle? What's like just
Our
one
Walmart
small little
definitely
aisle
has candle aisle.
for candles?
No.
Candles,
It's just
incense.
all white candles, and I was like, bitch, I need a green one, and I couldn't find a green like
No.
pillar candle thing, and it was upsetting me.
Our candles are kind of just mashed together with all the other arts and crafts stuff for some reason.
Do you make arts and crafts with candles?
You
I mean,
do.
it's possible.
I mean, I don't know.
But it's you pour the wax and then you stamp it
Kind
to
of.
make
It's
a
how I
imprint.
feel.
That's what it is. That's why it's by the craft section, is because of that. Because with that, you mix the different colors of candle, little bitty beads of wax together, melt it together to make your little pot of wax, and then you pour that, and then you stamp it. And then you have a little wax stamp.
I should totally invest in that stuff. I feel like that'd be so much easier than trying to like seal my little protection jar with a black candle stick.
I cut out at the best time with a black dick.
Black
Nice.
candlestick. Because my jars have cork tops and it's porous, so bad shit can get in. I want that good shit in and that bad shit out.
All right, so back to saving
Vampires?
children.
So,
All right. We exit gate, right?
yeah, you exit gate way up here to the north.
Oh, wait. We're at the wrong gate? Is it this gate?
I have not bothered to move my.
Oh, that's
token because
northwest.
Yeah, that's northwest. We were told to go northwest.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought it was
northwest is over.
northeast.
No, northwest.
God, I'm so
We are
tiny.
quadrant E, but we are supposed to be going northwest.
That's my bad. That's absolutely my bad. Wait, this map's at an angle.
Yeah.
I just noticed.
It is.
Oh! Then nope, you're right. You're in the right area.
Ah!
Where am I supposed to be? Am I supposed to be in this corner like I am?
Yeah, you guys will be leaving from that corner, yes.
Okay.
You guys will be tracking
Ha.
Oh, what the?
More
Yeah,
that
this
way?
is okay. I thought. Okay, this is such a terrible map. I'm gonna be honest.
It is.
I am 110% agreement. This map is shit.
It's
kitty corner.
slanted. You don't make slanted maps.
No. Just set the,
Creator of this
Well,
map
make it so
ever
the
sees
fucking
this, they're gonna
compass
be
rose
very
is
upset.
normal.
Wizards of the Coast, if you're watching this, first of all,
What the
orcs
fuck?
aren't racist, and second of all, make better maps.
Yes, all one viewers I'm going to get on this are going to be the wizards.
We are
You
the
never
wizards.
know.
We're off to see the wizards, the terrible Wizards of the Coast.
They just be making shitty maps.
Alright, are we getting another map? Or
Well,
No.
are
we're
we just gonna stick in this
exploring
one?
for now.
Okay, currently we're going to sit here until you guys find it, and then I'll move you guys to the location. If you guys find it.
Coach should hire the map
Search.
cartographers from Minecraft. They always get those maps on point.
Right? Alright, so once you guys are outside, I will need either a
Perception or
survival or a investigation.
Oh my god, a nat 1 is still a 10 though. God damn it.
I nat 20'd!
So I got a 19.
The power of true and trick.
A nat 1 versus a nat 20, but I did get on the higher scale. Hello?
Shut up.
Hello? I'm going
It's
to
on the
assume that's for Dorian.
That's Dorian's. So,
Okay.
Stormer, you walk out here, you're like looking around, and you kick up some of these flowers in this area, and you're sneezing, man. You have a sneezing fit.
Damn.
As you do, so does Dorian. Dorian's like, Jesus, what the heck did you kick up over there, bud?
I don't know.
So as you two are having sneezing fit, True steps out and sees tracks. You search maybe like 10 minutes and you find a track of about 8 feet. 8 pairs of feet.
Hey, are they small?
Hmm.
Tiny feet?
Yes.
I found tiny feet tracks.
I'm going to. But there were 8 children plus whoever kidnapped them. Shouldn't there be another one?
Don't vampires can turn into like the bats and fly?
I don't know
If
if
she could
D&D
fly, then
vampires.
she could be hurting them in the air.
I can't remember if D&D vampires can do that. I think they can, so I think I'm wrong.
I know they have shape change.
They are shape changers.
Yeah, if they can shape change, then they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Shapeshifters.
Surprise! One of the feet.
One of the prints.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so tired.
Lexi,
Belongs
like,
to Scrim. There we go. Got it there. Put it up.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's grim.
I wish Scrim was here. I wish we would be playing that.
Scrim
But
would
I
be
like
such an
this. This
enemy
is
to
fun.
vampires. He likes shiny things, therefore he would probably really be into silver.
Silver doesn't fuck with vampires. You
We
have
just
to
yes,
stab.
it does.
You have to stab them with a wooden stake, which totally doesn't kill anything.
Vampire weakness.
That's just to kill them, but you can still kind of repel them in a way.
They are harmed by running water. Vampires take acid damage from running water. A stake through the heart will incapacitate them in their resting place. They're sunlight hypersensitive. I'm trying to see what else is there.
Vampire kobolds have ultra hypersensitivity. I
They're-
forgot.
Rem is
The-
the vampire.
They're resistant to necrotic, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage from non-magical attacks. I
Nothing
think
about
silver affects werewolves.
Silver does affect
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
werewolves.
silver
werewolves.
affects werewolf.
Where we'll specify non-magical, non-silvered.
Grim, the ultimate werewolf hunter.
All right, so we have found the tracks of the tiny feet.
You have found the tiny feature.
Brother, Dorian, please stop sneezing. We found tracks.
Should
Okay.
we send word that we found tracks?
We were only told to contact them when we found them. If we're not successful, we'll tell them.
Okay.
Can't be successful if we're dead, brother.
So as you guys follow the tracks, you'll need to roll me one more survival with advantage.
Advantage. Oh.
Or investigation?
A
I got
10.
21.
No, it's true, because true's one on the trail.
Yeah.
That's who gets it with advantage.
Okay.
So true, you continue to follow the tracks. You got it, and it leads to a path, like a beaten path in the woods. At this point, you could tell by the way there's fresh scuff marks and stuff. By fresh, probably 24 hours old, heading in a direction. And I shall bring up the next map. First things first, I'm going to fog of war a portion of the map. Let me do that before I...
Yep.
Monster Scrappy invades the map. the giant enemy spider.
The giant enemy spider.
Scrappy.
By the way, Lexi, Daegral has a pet spider.
Yeah.
Mech thingy that was blessed by 4.
Yep. Thor visited in the night during a storm, very big storm, and blessed Scrappy.
I'm going to throw you guys out on this map real quick.
Okay.
And then I'll bring you guys to it. I need to make sure your scale stays the same.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys' scale stay the same.
Scrappy consumes.
Scrappy protects us now.
Oh, we had two very different interpretations.
Scrappy is covering us so that we do not get crushed.
You said Scrappy protects. I said Scrappy consumes.
Why would Scrappy consume us?
Because he's big and he is... I don't know.
Because you're his creator. You gave him life.
I know.
And you haven't given him a reason to actually consume yet.
No, I haven't. I'm gonna try to... Holy fuck, this is a big map.
Oh god.
It is a large.
Have you fed
Where am I?
Scrappy?
Oh my god, what is this? I can't.
No, I made
Daegral
him.
created
My laptop-
Scrappy.
Has he
My
eaten?
lap.
He doesn't
My
eat.
laptop's dying.
He is robotic.
Oh, it's a robot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought you did like Frankenstein a spider together, and I was like,
Out
well,
of
if you hadn't
metal.
fed him, he'd probably be hungry.
You do not eat.
Feed him coins.
He is a mechanical
Cool.
spider blessed by Thor.
Feed him coins.
I did not give him an eating apparatus.
He has no mouth?
No.
He has no fuel tank.
What is his purpose? If he has no mouth, he can't bite.
No, he claw. He smack.
He
He
protects.
has those little cute spider paws.
Yeah.
He-
Oh my
He
god.
does-
Did you
Hold on,
give
wait,
him
wait.
paw pad? Did you give him spider paw pads?
Yes.
Good.
Ah.
He's the most
Presea
adorable
and
team.
Oh, wait,
Presea and Regal would be so proud.
Yes, they would. Who died, by the way?
No, I'm still here.
No, I'm going between streaming. Lexi, watch.
Oh, okay.
So you guys are here. You can see so far. You kind of notice there may be a clearing upcoming,
Mhm.
but the little paw prints, little feet, head that way.
Oh god, they've
This
already
way?
started the change.
Or this way?
I would assume
Down the
that
path.
I would
Okay,
assume
so this
that
way.
the pathway seems to be made of footprints, so I assume we follow that.
Alright.
True. I
Guys,
suggest that you get.
stay behind me. Scrappy's gonna stay with you. He will defend you.
Bless me.
Day,
Okay.
as you step through there and you see it opens up to a huge field.
Yeah, no fucking kidding.
Oh.
You see a ramshackled wooden fence around a slight hillside, like a slight hill.
Oh dear. Mm.
Hmm.
That is what you currently see. Roll me a perception. Everybody.
9.
12.
I got 4.
Scrappy, do us some good.
For Scrappy.
fuck.
Hey, Scrappy.
Scrappy is coming in clutch.
Scrappy.
8 spider eyes. See all.
How did Dorian do? Oh, Dorian came in clutch as well.
Scrappy immediately is like he hears something. And Dorian's like, do you guys hear that? It's faint. There's something big. Sounds like it's snoring.
Snoring?
Yeah. As you guys point out, you hear very faintly. very faint from this distance, coming from the direction of the city, the little wall.
Question, guys. Do you guys remember how let's see, whenever we were first coming into Goldfield, how there was mentions of there being hill giants in the area?
I recall.
Professor, we might have things for your belt sooner than you wanted.
I suppose so.
Keep
Well.
notes, guys.
So, just so you know, Scrappy also notices something. Give me one.
Oh.
There's a goblin that seems to have walked out of the woods over here. Start to go on the path and head. Scrappy points it out to you.
What do you see? Good. Alright.
Now that you guys
Oh.
kind of think about it, goblin feet would be about the same size as children.
I'm going to take a quick look at the footprints if they're still here.
Yeah, there's some still here. They're on a beaten path. It's a little bit heavier, but you do see lots of little footprints.
Do I see little human toes, or do I see weird, misshapen feet?
You see both.
Ah, fuck.
Did the vampires and the goblins team up?
Vampire goblins. Oh dear God.
Vampire giants, oh god.
No. We have one confirmed elven vampire for sure.
That happens to maybe named Lexi. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
They call small children bitches.
So, and then we have these goblins possibly team up.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And then we have hill giant.
Possibly.
This is gonna
Not
be
yet
a fun
confirmed.
night.
This is gonna be a fun night, except for the fact that I don't think we're prepared to fight any of those things.
Except maybe the playing goblin.
I don't know if we're ready for a single goblin. Like, I don't know, that might be a bit.
As you guys have talked around the edge.
I was just pointing out about the hill giants that are possibly in the area in response to hearing about the snoring.
That's true.
That was what my character was doing.
Gotcha.
In a very whispery voice.
So what you guys plan here?
Wait, aren't you like a great old one warlock? Can't you speak telepathically?
Yeah?
Why are you talking at all?
Because we're all right here. I am 11 years old.
That is true.
You forget
true.
my age.
So, Stormer, what do you do? Scrappy has pointed out what he's seeing. It's insinuated, like with movement and gestures, that he heard something too. Dorian has said he heard something too.
Guys, do you think maybe we should call in backup?
They already know about the possibility of giants.
But if the children are in the vicinity of the giants, don't you think we might need backup?
Well, I think we know if giants invaded the city.
Well, no. Because it's in the area doesn't mean it's necessarily affiliated with the vampire lady. However, it is nearby if Dorian and Scrappy have heard it.
Yeah, it's coming from the direction of the walls. That direction. It may not be there. It may be farther. But I heard snoring, loud snoring. Well, not loud, but anything I can hear that low here must be big, like troll or ogre maybe. Could be giant. I'd be shitting my pants if it's a giant.
I say we go closer, we find out what it is. If we need to, make a run for it. Don't get too close. Stay the trees.
All right, so you guys going to continue through the trees? Which tree line?
Trees. Okay, I'm gonna fly up into one of the trees.
I'm gonna be keeping with the top tree line.
I am going to sneakily be in front of my brother since I am much more stealthy than he is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the tree, literally up in the tree branches, just kind of maneuver my way through them.
Everybody, roll me a stealth check.
I'm great at those. 12.
I got an unnatural 20.
Yeah, about that. Nat one. But that's survival.
About that.
Hold on.
That's
It's
survival.
still a
Roll
nat
again.
one.
Survival.
Survival is not dexterity. Roll again.
The roll still stays the same.
It's a nat one.
It's still a nat one!
Why are you doing it? Oh
I'm
wait,
wearing
you have
plate.
disadvantage.
I'm wearing plate.
Oh my god.
I
Okay,
still
yeah,
got
you
another-
got double.
Scrappy! What do you got, buddy?
I don't make it. No. Oh.
Okay, so
Stormer falls out. Stormer manages to walk right into a tree.
we have a 12, a 20, a 3, a 2, a 7.
Oh no,
Let's see
it was
what-
just the two. Just the 2 and the 7.
Dorian, can you do it?
Two
Can
and
you
the
do it,
7.
Dorian?
The 7. What about the spider?
That was the 7.
So
The
7,
spider
okay.
is the
I had
spider.
rolled survival by accident the first time, so I re-rolled for stealth, and I still got a nat 1.
You got double nat
I
one.
got 2 nat 1s. I'm
Daegral.
disadvantaged. But yeah, I did do that. So unless we get a nat 20 here. Oh my god.
Not a nap, but
That's
he did
really
get 20.
good.
No, okay, so you guys get there, and miraculously, you all averaged out, still above their passive perception. So you guys are unseen.
Jesus.
Just so you know, the average out, you guys were 2 above their perception, their passive perception. Just so you
Thank
know,
you,
that's how close.
Dorian. Dorian saved our asses. With a
Rogue
20
lives
something.
matter.
Thug life.
So now you see more of the
We see more of what?
of the area. You can't see inside the village, but you do see the goblin.
Guarding the entrance.
You see the goblin just walk, like he gets to the entrance and like trying to figure out why the entrance is closed. He's speaking in goblin.
So, fun fact about that, I don't speak Goblinoid, that's Grugif, never mind.
He's like yelling and like smacking on the gate. You guys are closer. You go. You hear more goblins coming from inside.
God,
Oh.
if only I could cast Thaumaturgy at someone else and from a distance, it'd be hilarious.
I'm gonna try
Just-
a little closer.
Just just give the goblin like a 10 times their speaking voice.
About this time, you hear the gates start to open up, and another goblin kind of like rubbing his head. Oh man, what the hell happened to us last night? My head hurt. That's what you're guessing from him. He's speaking in goblin. He's like, you can tell he looks like he's got a headache. This other goblin's like yelling at him in goblin. And, you know, they're yelling at each other. Shut up! You hear in giant come from inside. You kind of see an arm like reach up over the fence and like smacks the fence right there. Shut up! As you hear this thing yell, shut up, you hear a group of children scream, "Ah!"
Oh no!
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that bracelet out.
Yeah. Okay.
Who are we calling first?
So it was.
Well, who are you calling? We got Gerald Axe, we got Storm Shield, and then Catherine Star.
As this giant kind of sets up, hill giant. Huh? Where's this screaming coming from?
I'm gonna call the axe.
So you grab the axe and you call. Okay. You feel a magic connection reach out and touch. You did the axe, correct?
Yes.
He did the axe, I'm doing the star.
Okay.
Hello?
Gerald's the first answer. Joseph. Have you found something?
I believe we found at least some of the kids from area in Quadrant E.
That far north? Okay. We were not expecting you guys to find something.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's also a giant,
Giant and goblin.
He's you can hear the blink through this pause. Giants and vampires working together?
And goblins.
For all we know, goblins too.
Don't engage unless the children are in danger. It's going to take us a little while to get there. Now that you've activated it, it's like a tracking device. We will find you. If the children are in danger, do what you can.
We don't think they're in danger just yet. They heard them if they were planning to.
Okay. About that time, Catherine answers yours. Have you found them?
We found some of the children. They're inside of an encampment that has goblins and a possible, it's definitely a giant. Don't know what kind of giant, but it's probably a hill giant. And no sighting of the vampire. Yeah.
Well, it's daytime, so the vampire's probably hid. We'll be there as soon as we can.
E.
Okay, we'll be there. Now you've activated the bracelet. We're heading in your direction.
Okay.
If the children are in danger, do what you can.
Will do.
And
all right, who's gonna call Storm Shield? Skyler, I feel like you should call Storm Shield.
If Skyler does it, he's gonna be talking all day.
Okay.
I hand my bracelet to Doran. He can do it. I'm gonna cast a spell slot on Bless, on the main three of us.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that depends. How long is blessed? An hour or a minute?
Pretty sure.
Is
it's
A
Ain't-
minute. Never
okay.
mind.
Yeah.
It's a minute.
So, as you go, this giant steps in the direction of where the kids screaming is coming from. This tent.
Which tent? Oh, a big tent.
Guys, he's going
Ooh.
towards the tent. He's going towards the tent.
Kind of leans down. It hurts. Leans down. Oh. He turns and says something. You think it's goblin, or maybe it's just giant, and he's saying the name of the goblin. Goblin kind of comes up and starts talking. He goes, "Did you find food? They're small for food." No, goblin. Because I know all you guys speak giant, so I can just be
Yep.
giant.
Straight up just running out there now. Come on, Scrappy.
I'm actually... Wait, what's the range on
Question: How
something?
tall is this wall? How tall is the wall?
Like 10 foot tall.
Okay, and how
Not-
far up the tree
Give
am I?
me a second.
You're tall. You're high enough in the tree that you see the entire inside of the encampment.
Okay.
No.
So,
No. I know what I'm doing. No, wait.
let's see.
No.
This is 55 feet. What's the range of this spell? 120. Okay. I have thing I can do from here.
Okay, are you gonna cast darkness? Because I was gonna cast
I don't
Fog
have
Cloud.
darkness, but I have Eldritch Blast. Wait a minute. I have Hunger of Hadar. It's 150 feet.
Okay.
That'll kill. That
That
will
would kill the
fucking
kids.
eat the children.
So everyone that's going to do a range attack will need to roll initiative. We're going to be rolling initiative anyway. So
I'm just running in.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a ranged attack, but I gotta pinpoint a range because I'm gonna roll initiative anyway.
This is how far you are from the giant.
I know, but I have to be specific because I don't want the kids to just run blind.
True.
I mean, you can do it on a point elevated so that it's only in the giant's field of view.
Yeah, but then the goblins will just snipe the kid potentially.
The goblins are the ones that would have taken the kids. If anything, they're not the ones who want to fucking eat them. The goblins were all up in that camp. If they wanted to eat the kids, they'd have eaten the kids.
I would like to. Alright, I'm gonna fog the giant. Where is it?
Sure, what's your dexterity modifier
For who?
for Skyler?
My dex is like +2.
Did you roll a 10 or a 7?
My first roll was a 10, but I didn't click the token.
So it's 10.
Giant go blind.
Well, you do know that that will give disadvantage to both range shot.
No, I'll hold my action until after they shoot it.
Okay. So he's got it ready for you, True, to fire your spell, and for Dorian to unleash an arrow.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move over. Well, hold on. Here to this spot in this tree to make sure I get very good vantage for anything that I need to hit. Hopefully.
Yeah. You do have advantage because he does not see this coming.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have advantage. All right. And then I get 2 Eldritch Blasts, right? Or is it 3?
Yep, 2.
2.
2? 2. 1, 2.
Those are hits.
Awesome. 1, 2.
Jeez.
Yes, yes, yes.
You rolled near max damage.
Woo!
Oh! As boom, boom, 2 blasts hits him. Same time as you do that, an arrow flies from.
From Dorian.
Yeah, Dorian unleashes an.
Plus, this will be a good distraction for
He
Stormer
hits.
and Scrappy.
He hits, and because the guy did not know, it's a crit. So, I'm just going to double the damages roll.
I just want to point out that if we killed a giant and it's standing next to the kids, it might fall on them.
Fuck the kids.
Excuse you, brother?
Wow.
So that's 40 points of damage
question,
from
is
him.
this also the encampment of goblins that we were told about earlier?
Yes. So
Oh.
you hit him, boom, boom, 2 magical. You see the Jaguar lift up. Just as he does, Dorian unleashes an arrow that shoots straight into his eye. 40 points of damage. He stumbles back and crushes this goblin as it lands on it.
Well, that's one dead goblin.
The second that arrow hits him, a billowing white cloud just encompasses his head and torso within 30 feet.
So you do it as he falls down, I assume.
Yep.
So make yourself a little cloud of 30 feet of just there.
Vern, show where you're doing it.
I
Like
trying. Yes.
There's a 15-foot radius.
Yep.
This is just so
It's
you can draw your circle.
I can't draw a circle.
Yes, you can.
It's not in my.
If you go to
settings
draw
anymore.
shape and you hold the Alt, hold on, you are this color, so
Oh, wait, it's also
that is
centered on the
control.
I did it. I did as best as I could.
It's not very good.
Also, I can't move it now.
God damn it, it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, why don't we save the actual encounter for next week or the week after, depending on what happens.
What actual encounter? This?
Okay.
Just so you know, he with those 2 shots, he lost 60% of his health.
I mean, I'm willing to go to 9:30, but that's where I draw my line because I have a 6 a.m. in the morning.
You always have a 6 a.m. every morning.
No, just Monday through Friday.
That's
Understandable.
That's basically every morning. Anyway.
Almost every month. As I said, like legit, you guys knocked him down to almost everything. There's literally only 3 goblins and this guy. The only thing you guys would be doing long period would be searching the place and calming the kids, or dealing with the vampire. Maybe not the vampire. Who knows?
Vern, get your circle out of here. It's not useful.
I can't touch it.
Draw
Like, it won't
another
let me
shape
select
and
it.
highlight over them.
I cannot interact with. Oh, there we go.
I cannot interact.
Okay.
I can't erect.
You don't
So
deserve it.
Oh. Looks like this goblin also is slightly encumbered by the fog.
he is.
He's also not fully on a square.
So I need to roll initiative for the 2 goblins here at the gate that see you coming.
Yeah.
Roll initiative, Stormer.
I will do that when my DM tells me to.
Go for it.
Don't forget about Scrappy.
Scrappy takes my initiative. He just goes immediately after me.
Gotcha.
One got a good roll. So that all happens. You're running out there. I'm going to line you guys in exact. What's the... That's right. Okay. So... The goblins see you coming, and this goblin's going to move. Move it right there, and that'll be his turn. Because this is all happening at the same time. Stormer. Stormer and Scrappy.
What's that?
Goblin.
Hello, okay, so I am going to go up. I am going to do the bashing. That's 26.
Yes, do the best. That hits.
13.
How would you like to do this?
Just
Oh.
straight over the head bash. Actually, no, I'm
True.
going to do more like a golf swing so I can keep some momentum and keep going.
You hit him, and he goes, "Ah!"
Oh, poor.
And then I am going to move the rest of my movement. Scrappy will then immediately take his turn. Move his... Oh, fuck, he's a speedy boy. I forgot he has 40 movement.
Big whoop.
and-
I have 40 movement.
Shut up. Why am I not seeing... Oh, there it is. Ha! Oh, buddy, no. It's a 7 to hit. What is this so... Why does this look wrong?
What?
Oh, it... Okay, hold on. I have to re-roll that. It was using nothing.
Okay, go for it. 'Cause
Oh,
it didn't
wait,
look
no,
right.
That is right. So I actually have to... So the thing is, it has an automatic +5. But he doesn't have a +3 anything. His proficiency bonus is locked in at 2. So I actually... So he is rolling with nothing, adding 5. So he rolled a 2, he got +5.
Okay.
It's just going...
Okay.
It's going to have to look weird because it's not rolling with strength or dexterity or anything.
Gotcha. All right. It misses.
Yeah.
But the goblin shooting himself because he just watched his buddy get sent flying.
And that is the end of our turn.
Doing the Daffy Duck. Mother.
Goblin's like, ah! And he's going to stab you. Try to stab you with his scimitar.
Scrappy is going to use his deflecting attack. He imposes disadvantage on a creature unless it provided the attack roll is against a creature other than it.
Okay.
So it's made at disadvantage.
Alright, just give me a second.
My goodness, Scrappy.
Scrappy's a god.
That is a 16 to hit.
Will not hit.
Alright.
If you're gonna go into melee, you're gonna need that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to go in 2 because I'm gonna try and evacuate the kids.
Okay, so now we're going to top initiative. The giant will join, and the other goblin will.
Alright, we got that goblin. Now we wait for the giant. Oh
So
dear.
I don't see anything.
If you
I do now.
yeah, it's the giant and then the new goblin. And then it's you.
the giant spends his turn getting up and walking until he steps out of the fog cloud over here, which used up all of his movement.
Oh.
Goblin. He walks and comes out over here, trying to get out of the fog cloud.
Alright. So, which hut had the children? This one? Or that I
Yes,
could
that
hear?
one. This one, the big one. That
Okay.
is where we heard the tiny screams coming from.
So, up 10 feet-ish, and then dash action, 50 feet straight there. No, wait, I have a movement of 40. I'm just gonna go straight to the children.
Alright, as you
It's
step
gonna
in,
zoom right into the tent.
your eyes takes a moment to, because it's dark in the tent. Your eyes kind
Mm-hmm. And
of, one moment.
are they vampire babies or something?
Oh no.
Oh God, is the
Oh.
vampire in there with them?
No, well, currently the reason why is the little one is screaming because she doesn't want to take a bath.
Ah.
Bath night, and
Oh,
yeah,
you're talking about the kids you're with. Okay,
yeah.
wait. I think they have more
No,
pressing concerns than a
Skyler, as
backpack.
you step into the shadows of the tent, your eyes adjust, and you kind of see the outlines of the children huddled together, scared. You get grabbed from from behind and bit on the neck.
No.
I'm joking, you know. This is just children.
I was about to say.
I legitimately heard through Discord, Vern not only get scared shitless, but his butt pucker. Like that's how he was done.
Yeah, you're not wrong, guys.
But no, there's just the children.
Don't worry, quiet little ones. Me and my friends will get you out of here alive.
Oh, okay, says the oldest of the kids, who's about 7. True, it's your turn.
Oh hey. So hold on, I need to do a little bit of there. Now I can see almost everything. I had to zoom out so I had the giant in my sights again.
Currently, between you and him is a fog. There's a fog cloud between the two of you, so you can't really see him.
Oh.
My master plan was to block the view of me entering to the giant, and then the goblin was there anyway, so that kind of.
No, they did not see you. The goblin did not notice you prior, because the goblin is going towards where he hears all the screaming and yelling at the front gate.
Hell yeah! Now the big question is, how do I get the children out?
No, he's not. Because I'm gonna pew him. Or actually, How far up is this fog cloud?
Like it's 30 feet. It's 30 feet up. The bottom of it touches the ground.
Yeah, it's
So-
30-foot dome.
So if I go up, say, 20 more feet, I would be above it.
Yes.
Okay,
You
so
can
I'm
see the
leaving
top.
the cover of the tree to go higher up.
Yeah.
In the air.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna, then I guess I'm gonna aim for the giant instead and do a pew
All right.
pew.
Go for
Pew pew.
Gee. Wow, you're
I
hitting.
saved my good rolls for this encounter, apparently. Smack. Schmack.
Okay.
Oh no, I know how I'm getting the kids out.
Break the wall.
Thundering fist. Right through the
Break the
wall.
wall.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stormer. Oh my god. It hit.
We're not even gonna negotiate our way through this one. We're just smack.
They were about to eat children. Fuck negotiation.
I mean, the only thing we heard was the giant ask about food.
I don't give a fuck.
So you hit.
I am completely irrational right now.
He could have meant, how are we gonna feed the children?
I have been muted this entire time. Give me
Oh,
half,
no.
Give me just half a second here. I got the little, like, you know how you hover over a dice roll and it gets stuck on the screen for some reason?
Yeah, I don't know
I just
why
had
that
that.
happened.
So give me.
Big time.
I've had that happen to me 4 times in a session and just had my screen covered in them.
That's a bap.
Okay, how would you like to do this?
Well, I went with the golf swing from right to left. I am going to just come back around left to right.
So he's gonna hit the wall.
No, he catches it at an angle and he goes.
He just bounces over the wall.
He fired him over the wall to the other side of the whole place.
Will this distract the giant?
Giant's like, oh, oh. Sees goblin fly by. Oh.
I am
It's
going
raining
to.
men.
I'm gonna stay outside the gate.
Okay.
Scrappy will ready his. No, he will not. Okay. That's it.
All right. Dorian is going to use everything to move 90 feet, essentially.
Oh, Dorian, no.
He comes up to Storm. Well, this is his action and his bonus action. He goes, oh, can I see? I think he probably give what? You say give the giant quarter cover?
Give me half.
Probably
so
half.
no snapping.
You know what? We'll give him half cover. That's what? +4?
+2.
+2? Oh, okay. Then that's easy.
3/4 cover is like +5.
So he's going to shoot. He crits. Just normal shot. He doesn't get sneak attack, so. That's not.
That's a 14. Right? Crit doubles the damage.
A crit
Yeah,
automatically rolls the damage.
Doesn't matter. Rolled it, so it's 9 total.
Yes.
He takes another L in the. Still giant goes, oh! Turns around. stomps right over to you.
Scrappy!
Scrappy, no.
Hair, dine, anus.
He's the guy with the bow. That's who he's going to attack first.
Let me
Multi-attack.
check Scrappy's ability here.
I think it has to be within 5 feet.
Is with
Oh, Dorian.
No, okay, so the defender imposes a disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature it can see within 5 feet of it, provided the attack is against someone other than itself. So he can actually still use it to protect
Disadvantage.
Dorian.
Come on, Scrappy.
All right. First shot against Dorian. $12. Dorian rolls out of the way as club. Shit!
I imagine this is only a single attack that it reflects, unfortunately.
So this next attack is normal.
I would believe so.
And next shot on Dorian. Misses. That 20 to bludgeoning damage is rough.
Is a giant. So
So
the
the
question is, do I take out the goblin that's probably going to see Skyler trying to herd the children out of the gate by explosion of gate? Okay, never mind.
No, it's going towards where the giant is fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Skyler!
Children, the second the wall breaks, run to the trees and meet my winged friend, okay?
Got you. Run, meet winged friend. Got it.
I'm going to move over to the fence.
You guys can see
I
me
am
in the
going-
sky.
I am going to use a key point. I am going to unload on this fence 3 unarmed attacks.
Oh,
One of which
shit.
is a crit. And this is all with my Thunder Fist, by the way. It's gonna be a big boom.
Roll me the damage.
21.
Boom! Blow a hole right through the face.
Run!
The kids, I don't have a token for the kids. Give me a sec.
Blue circle.
Now I just got to figure out how to grab them. Grab that blue circle and make it run.
Yeah, it seems as it's been giving
Maybe
us a
try
lot of
making it a
difficulty.
thicker circle.
You don't. Like, I could barely grab my lines. You have to, like, drag over the shapes, and sometimes it'll work.
Yeah.
Like, it's super finicky when it comes to, like, Strahd shapes.
Okay. Give me a sec.
Is this the thing?
This
we
car-
needed an extra
This
person?
car is the kids.
They're gonna drive
Ready to
the
wait.
fuck away.
There we go. It was the first thing that popped up on from the web was a car, so I just grabbed it.
Floor it! Floor it! Floor it!
It's either a Dodge Viper or a Mazda Miata. It's one of the two.
Sister, they can't run to you. If they're, like, commoners, they'd only have 30 feet of movement, so he's kind of
I
right
know.
there.
They're on the path.
Sure, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna see these children coming seemingly towards me, and I'm going to fly 30 feet down at an angle to be closer to the ground.
Okay. The kids now see winged friend and assume that's you, and they're like stunned for a second, and then they're going to start hitting your way on the.
All right.
They're going to move at the same time Skyler does, so
Mm-hmm.
makes things a little
Makes sense.
easier.
But yeah, I was just moving around to make sure they noticed me.
Okay.
And then I still see Giant, and Giant is still within. Oh shit, that's the wrong thing. Click that. Drag. Yes. Okay. So Giant takes more pew pew. Maybe only one.
Only one.
Only one.
Only.
But it's still one good hit.
Oh.
Aim for the face.
Stormer, it's your turn.
Okay, let us. Action. 18.
Hit.
You wanna. That's a 17.
How would you like to do that?
Right in its dick. It's about all I can. It's about all I. Actually, no. We'll do it thematically. I'll take out his ankle, so he collapses. I'll bust him in the shin.
Thrust it in his ankle, it collapses down.
Just smash.
More closer to your head.
Smash.
And you finish him off. Blam! Just crumples at your feet.
Well. Am I able to move around it?
No. The goblin is blocked.
He's just locked in there. Okay. Well, I think that's about all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna have Scrappy and I move my 30 feet, and then he gets another 10. Because he's a god.
And then you see children. Lots of them.
Oh, fuck, that's a...
That's the risk.
Never heard of children.
Welcome to Texas.
Dorian. He sees kids and he just dashes to the kids. All right, kids, let's go this way. Let's go follow true. Follow true. It's like he's got all the movement speed. He's got 90 in a turn because he's just cutting action, dash in his movement. He just goes.
He just moves.
And that's how he caught up to us so fast, is because he has 90 sprint movement.
Giants.
Giant is dead. All we have left to deal with is small goblin.
There we go. Goblin.
Goblin, and I am blocking the only pathway.
You should probably get rid of your fog.
I would if I could.
Yeah, you can. It's concentration.
Goblin spends his turn climbing over the giant. Sees you, Stormer, running away. And yells out in very broken context. Cow turd!
Oh.
He's trying to say coward, but he just says cow turd!
Just out of curiosity. That's cool.
Out of curiosity, he might be dead before you get there.
Damn.
Yeah. I
Skyler?
got good aim this turn.
So I'm just going to spend my wait. Is Sacred Flame a bonus action?
No.
Damn.
You can't see him. You'd have to fly up to see him.
Well, first of all, I'm getting rid of this fog. Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna herd the kids. I'm going to protect
Yeah.
them. I'm gonna protect the kids with my life.
You
And
can
if
catch
any
the
of-
kids.
If any of them are like hurt or scraped, I'm gonna be wasting all of my cure wound spell slots on them.
So do we want to interrogate the goblin? Or do we think the people on their way to come help us with returning the children home would want to interrogate the goblin? Out of curiosity.
I don't really imagine so.
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe I'm not gonna be the one to make that call, but I don't know.
He just got called a counter. This goblin, if it makes the history, it's probably not smart.
Stormer always had a very bad temper.
Look, man, if you're gonna get called a cow's herd, are you not going to prove them wrong?
No, I would not.
Well, that's the difference between you and me.
I proved them wrong by ignoring it. Being a better man. I don't
Hey.
You be the better man by beating the
So,
shit out of
I know that these guys are going to be coming for the kids. I'm going to look down and say, okay, kids, those two men are going to take good care of you. I'm going to go do something real quick. And then I'm going to take, let's see, how far up in the air am I right now?
40
About
feet.
20 feet.
20 feet? Okay. I'm going to take the dash action and then get to here, because that's 4. No, I can make it all the way because I have 30 feet. So I'm going to go about here. And then, let's see. I'm going
As you fly
to
up towards him, he gives you the finger.
I'm going to use Awakened Mind on this fucking goblin.
The way you're going to speak into its mind.
Yes, and it doesn't matter what language it speaks, it can still understand me as long as it understands at least one language. So
Right.
we will understand each other, no matter what.
Excuse me, Mr. Goblin.
It's like looking around. You hear thoughts and said, "Oh God, the voices are back." No, not the voices.
It's just me. I'm up here. Why did you guys take the kids?
Your voices in head. Ah!
Calm down. I'm not angry. I just want to know why you took the children.
Voice demands a blood
Okay.
sacrifice.
He's like, yeah, the voices, no. And that's all you can get out of him on your turn.
So he's basically a quivering mess now.
He's freaking out. He's staring at. He's like trying to. He dropped his weapon and is trying to grab it again, so he can like try and throw it at you, but he can't do nothing yet.
Okay.
He's dead.
Was that an action or bonus action?
It doesn't say.
No, that's just the
It's
ability. It's
talking.
as if you're
It's
speaking.
talking.
Yeah.
Well, then you probably use your action to try and talk him. So
Well,
you still have your bonus action, I
she's taking
assume.
the dash action.
Oh, you dashed. Oh, then
I dashed over.
you put Then that's all you could get out of it.
Okay.
All right, Stormer. Or as this goblin called you, Cowturd.
Breath weapon. He has to make a dex save or take 8 lightning damage.
Dex. Okay, let's see.
I mean, I know that they are dexterous. No, he takes a full 8 damage.
you're like you're talking to him, then you hear the last thoughts in his head as he is fried to death. And is cooked from the inside out, or the outside in.
So his last thoughts were a scream.
That and what the hell did we ever do? Is his last thought is what did we do? And then just screams.
Like I said, though, on my turn, I'm just healing up the kids with cure wounds.
First, see
Alright,
if
well-
they're even hurt.
No, I am fucking irrational at this point.
You check the kids over. Surprisingly, none of the kids are hurt. They're all.
I make a very ooh face. We fucked up.
Why?
Guys, I think we might have made a slight mistake.
The hell are you talking about?
The goblin? I don't know if they were actually the people that took the kids.
They were in their camp.
They might have found them.
All the kids
Somebody else brought them out.
are goblin message like just cried. We thought we were gonna. The youngest
what?
is like all the kids are talking to Dorian and Skyler, like crying and thinking they're gonna die and things.
All right, I'm gonna make my way back over to the kids.
Hey guys. How did you guys get into this camp?
The lady with the red hair, the scary eyes, says the oldest, who's like only 7. He's crying. She's so scared.
Why did she bring you here? Did she give a reason?
The sun was coming up.
Okay. So, did she bring you to the camp specifically, or were you just left in the woods near the camp?
No, she came in, did some kind of weird look at the goblins and the giant, and they fell asleep, and she stuck us in there and told us that the goblins and giants would kill us if we made a noise or moved. And then she left out the tent. We just stayed in there scared.
So, okay. So, we just killed a couple of innocent goblins and an innocent giant.
That giant still wanted to eat them.
We don't know for sure that he wanted to eat them. He was just asking about food after looking at the kids.
I would
This food?
I would like to make an intelligence check or a knowledge check, considering me and Stormer kind of want to kill giants
ahead.
and would know about them.
Can I also make this check considering
Sure.
I know about giants?
You all know
Alright.
about giants, so roll for it.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Well, I
Just
don't know.
straight intelligence check.
Intelligence.
Okay.
I know how to do those.
13.
I got
I
a,
literally
I
just rolled the
14.
lowest.
I got a 14.
So essentially, you all know the exact same. Most giants don't usually try. Well, hill giants usually don't eat people unless that's just what's on the menu. They will eat people. It's not their number one thing, but it's not their preferred food. But they'll eat just about anything as long as it is filling and is made of meat.
Upon realizing this, Skyler winces.
There was still the
Skyler.
risk, and we were told to act if there was a reason.
Dorian's like, yeah, that sounds
Sigh.
fine.
I'm still not comfortable with the fact that that we just potentially killed innocents.
Yeah. Also mentally scarred that one goblin there at the end before Stormer killed it.
Oh god, yeah, I just imagined that that's a fucking Dragon Ball Z scene. It just screamed as the beam enveloped it.
Yeah.
Well, he went flying, but the first two goblins he hit flew like 60 feet.
Yeah. One of the bodies you can't even. Oh, there it is. Okay, I wasn't zoomed out far enough to see the first body.
It is 9:40. Do we want to
So-
start wrapping it up?
Oh yeah, it's just essentially the arrival of them when they show up, which is still about another 30 minutes or so. Not
And
It,
yeah,
like,
we're basically
about 30
probably
minutes
going to end up
in-game.
waiting here with the kids, calming them down for the
Yeah.
reinforcements.
Protecting
Explain the
them.
situation, send them off with the kids, and then I'm exploring this camp.
But we will handle that next time because it is late.
Yep.
And I
Yes,
have
it is.
my
I got
first day of work tomorrow. Hopefully
Congrats.
it goes
Congratulations.
well and doesn't get postponed another week.
Well, let's hope.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about stuff lately.
Well,
Yeah,
good luck, man.
well, first you say goodbye to the recording people. Goodbye.
Bye.
everyone. I hope you enjoyed the stream.
It was a recording, but good effort.